Well, hello there, all you gorgeous and sexy people of the internet. Welcome back to another Dave live stream. Yes, indeedy, Mr. McGree, we are back on F1 22. 22. Oh, look, I'm top of the list, top of the list. God for that, YouTube, thank God for that. Hello, Mr. Scott Barnes. He says, hi, Dave. Hope you're doing well. Yes, fine, thanks, mate. Good evening to you, Mr. Matthew D'Souza. Scott Barnes says, third place in all seasons. Bloody good. That was, but it was very good indeed. Very good indeed. Unfortunately, I don't know if you saw my comment underneath Josh's comment after that, but as I say, I sort of recalled a few of these in advance. So I'm on about round 5 of season 3 at the moment, something like that. Anyway, round 5, and how can I put it? It does not go well. But it wouldn't be season 3 if Hookster hasn't made another fuck up. And yeah, I have a funny feeling my car choice wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. No. And it's not my fault, because apparently the car speed up in season 3, so I've been told. So, yeah, it's really not my fault. Really. Anyway, hopefully I can put it together. Because don't forget, of course, we will be changing teams at about the halfway point of season 3. So if this doesn't work, I may have to do quite a bit of catching up. Michael Massey needs to replace horrendous referee Mr. Egg Anthony Taylor. I agree with you, Matt. I don't know what you're talking about, but I agree with you entirely. In the championship, anyway. Yes. Did you join a team with the letter R in it? Let's just move on from that, shall we? Let's just move on from that. Now, exciting news. Possibly. One of the reasons I don't like to announce anything is because a lot of you might know I do have a few health problems. So if they rear their heads, this could all go belly up. But if everything works out okay, on Thursday there will be a special Hookster Talks F1 quiz. Yes, I've been cajoled into doing it. Lots of people keep saying, when are you going to do that? And I've finally given in. Yes. So this is health permitting, but hopefully on Thursday there'll be an F1 quiz, and I hope to get as many people as I can actually in the chat. I really should announce that, shouldn't I, at some point? Otherwise they're not going to know. Anyway, that's the plan, because it's still the off season, and at this point of the season it's absolutely dead for Formula 1 news. There's nothing to talk about apart from Flavio Briatore on a yacht, and that's about it. There's just nothing else to talk about in Formula 1 until it returns the week after next. So hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully we'll be doing an F1 quiz to finish off the sort of mid-season break before we go into the madness of the second part of the season again. So that's the plan anyway. Put the questions as a poll in the comments on Thursday. I will do that, Matt. I will do that. Yeah, you'll be able to see. Well, you'll be able to hear the questions as well when I read them out as well. So there you go. I have sourced them from several sources on the internet. So if you're thinking of having a look, then it's up to you. But I won't be asking the questions in any kind of order. So that would be enough to confuse most people. So there you go. So anyway, I don't know how it's going to work. I'm going to try and see how I'm going to get it to work. Hopefully it will work, or it'll be a complete and utter disaster. But we will see. We will see. Hopefully it'll work out and it'll be pretty good. I'm thinking that the winner will be the first one. I'm going to go by the old point system. Hopefully the winner will be the first one to reach 10 points. Now, if the first person to reach 10 points happens very, very quickly, like in a matter of about 20 minutes, then I will revert to the new point system, and it'll be the first one to reach 25 points. And then I think that should fill the time up, because there won't be any waffling or rabbiting from me at the start of the thing. We'll just go straight into this quiz for the start. So it won't be an hour and 20 minutes of me rabbiting all about nothing to do with Formula One or anything like that. We'll go straight into it. So hopefully we should be okay for 10, but if we do that pretty quickly, I'll say in about 20 minutes, half an hour, then I will extend it to 25, and I don't think anyone's going to go over 25 really quickly, because that's going to take quite a while to do. So that's the plan anyway. That's the plan. But this is everything else permitting, okay? So it might not come to fruition, but hopefully that's what will happen, and that'll be on Thursday. As I say, a nice little finish off to our off-season break, because as I say, there's basically nothing else to talk about in Formula One terms, unless we want to keep going on about Piastri trying to join some kind of team, which is getting a bit boring now. So yeah, that's what we're going to do anyway. Hopefully, and I'm going to try and get as many people as I can in, if I can. Anyway, let's see if we've got any announcements yet. Oh, blimey. My headphones are blasting me out. Any notifications? No. The potty plant is late. The potted plant is late. He is indeed. So here we are back on this fantastic F1. Now tonight we are at Miami. Oh god. I've just been doing some practice runs, 5 lappers, and that turn 1 is absolutely horrendous. I was playing against the AI. I didn't want to risk an open lobby with all them suicidal drivers, so I just did a 5 lapper, and that turn 1, there's nowhere to go. If you're stuck in the middle of 2 other cars, then you kiss your ass goodbye, because you just got no room to manoeuvre whatsoever. So that's going to be fun. I think the best tactic for turn 1 is to hang back. Seriously, I think it's best to hang back and just let the carnage ensue, because there's going to be carnage. There is no way everyone's going to get through that turn. It's ridiculous. It's just really tight. I did about 4 practice starts. I just kept restarting it again and doing the start again, and every time there's just no room. There's just no room. If you get sandwiched in the middle, you got no chance. You're just gone. Then I tried to go around the outside of the field as well, and there's no room there either. You can't go any outside. It's just too tight, and you can't go any inside either because it's too tight. So that's going to be epic. Turn 1 is going to be probably the best part of the video. Yeah, so that's going to be fun, and it's going to be a long race as well. I've just done a few simulations of 5 lappers, and it's taken nearly 10 minutes to do 5 laps, because they're 1.5 laps each time. That's as fast as I can go anyway. Maybe the fast guys can do 1:28s, 1:27s. I'm not quite sure, but at the moment that's as fast as I can go. Is a 1.5 lap, and I don't know how many laps it is at Miami. 50%. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's going to be quite a few. So I've got a feeling this is going to be a Singapore type race scenario. The actual track reminds me very much of Vietnam. Some of those turns, in fact, almost identical. And the part I hate the most is that chicane section. It's a nightmare, especially on a controller. It doesn't matter how many times you go through it, you just cannot get it right. So you basically just got to survive it. You go through the first chicane, and then you've got a really tight left-hander at the end, and it's horrible. But we will prevail, and hopefully we'll get 10th again. Now I am playing it safe tonight. Yes, playing it safe, because this is definitely a circuit where spinning out is going to be a disaster. So cough cough, I'm playing it very safe tonight. I will say no more than that. Say no more, but I'm sure you can work that out. So yeah, we will see what happens. Now last week, which was the first race, and I had some setups given to me from Jamie. Now the car felt fine, and it wasn't spinning out at all, but unfortunately it was dead slow. I mean, I got lapped by I think everyone twice, something like that, because the car just had there was nothing in it. I couldn't work it out. I honestly thought that one of the brakes was jamming up or something, because it was just really, really slow. So I've gone back to a standard controller configuration at the moment, because that one that I had it just wasn't working for me whatsoever. Wasn't working at all. So I've gone back to a standard controller configuration, and until I can get to grips with this game, I just can't keep mucking around with the settings. So I'm going to leave it at default for the controller, and I've got my little trick to stop me spinning, and we will just see how we go. But yeah, I'm finding the game pretty tough right now. It's certainly not a F1 2020. It's not that easy to get into, unfortunately. So we will see how we go at Miami. Yes. As an old TV show once said, it's going to be a glare disaster. A glare disaster. Yes. And I think it's going to be. But it'll still be fun. And hopefully I won't be 10th again and dead slow. Because, oh my god, it was just so slow. And unfortunately, I went into the pits and put on new tyres, mediums, came out of the pits, and straight away I spun the car and went into the barrier. So I had to come back in and make another pit stop. So I lost a good minute there, because I had to come round slowly with no wing on the car, and I had to go for another pit stop. So I was a minute behind everyone else. Despite that, I was still got lapped twice as well. So yeah, last week's race was a little bit of a disaster. A very, very steep learning curve. Now obviously, as I play these games, I mean F1 2020, I don't do any practice on that before I'm doing the all seasons, because I know exactly what to do, how to set the car up, and just go. So there's nothing to be done on that. But on this game, the way it's set up, especially using a controller, I've really got to put some practice in, and I'm really annoyed at the fact that I've got to put some practice in, because it takes time away from doing other things. But it's got to be done, unfortunately. But we will see what happens. We will see what happens. Let's see whether anyone's here. Oh. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee dee dee. Right, let's go and join the lads. See what's going on. Dee dee. It's okay, because I say every single week I am the star of the show, and everyone in here is just an utter
Shit, that track don't even deserve a cup race right now. They ruined that track as it is, but...
Gomez, you got a copy of me? No.
Uh-oh.
Can you guys hear
Yeah.
Gomez at all?
I cannot hear Gomez, no.
Alright. Send him an invite. He's left the
That's
party. He's
what-
having a little bit of trouble here, I think, so...
Internet again.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're that new Texas Motor Speedway configuration is terrible.
I didn't know about this. It just
Well,
makes
I'm talking about the
sense.
current configuration.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, what
sucks.
isn't terrible, honestly. You know.
Well, I could name a lot of tracks that went downhill, including Texas being the biggest.
Honestly, everything's gone downhill. You know.
Atlanta, fucking plate package. Fuck. I'm not even gonna blame the configuration. I want to blame fucking put the 670 horsepower package on Atlanta.
Yeah. They even made Winnie the Pooh into a horror movie. Can you believe that?
What?
Oh, I can. Used to
Yeah.
scare the crap out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah. The whatever the
blood-
copyright for that Disney they lost the copyright expired. You know, after a certain amount of years, like it's so now they're making a horror movie out of it, which is kind of clever. But I'm not surprised, Dave. By the way.
Anyway, I fucking can't wait for these next 2 weeks need to go by quick. I want to fucking go to Don already.
That's cool.
I know I'm going to Bridgeport Speedway, the dirt track again, this Saturday night. Yup. 16 days.
Okay, just
I'm leaving at like 3 a.m. Friday morning, just to get down there early Friday afternoon.
Gomez, can you hear me yet?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And if we leave by if we leave by 9 a.m. Monday morning, I should be home in time for the league race that Monday. I should.
Mhm.
I'll let you know. Obviously, if I'm going to be close, I'll message you, Jeff. I'm going to be a couple minutes late. If worse, I might miss the practice that we do that weekend or whatever. I'll let you know though.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm here. I got in.
Oh, Gomez is in.
Oh, Gomez is in.
I'm in.
Ready up.
I'm here.
Okay. 10-4.
Dave,
No,
Dave,
the
ready
man's
up.
not in a car.
I fucking I X on Lewis Hamilton like 20 times. I don't know
damn
why the fuck didn't register.
Because it's shit track, that's why.
This is
It is a
sending you
shit-
a message.
It is a shit track.
Shit track, shit. I'm shit. These grapes I'm eating are shit.
Fucking. I hope this race doesn't stay
Seems
on
my
the calendar
internet is
long.
still shit. Even though I got a robocall from the cable company 2 days ago that said we've repaired the outages
Fuck
in
them
your
tennis
area.
courts.
You shouldn't have any trouble. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It hasn't quite.
Yeah,
fixed.
Dom, you go play fucking tennis.
You call that robot back, and you tell him there's still problems.
No, she sounded nice. So
And I told you, hey, I knew Dave would laugh.
I love robot women.
Oh my god.
And I gotta remember the pit entrance is before the final corner here.
Where the hell's the final corner?
On the fucking track.
On to the track. Time to learn the circuit.
Tom, I don't even know where the hell we're going here. I did like 5 laps 3 or 4 weeks ago, but when I decided, oh, that's a good enough track, we'll put it on the schedule.
I
Well-
literally just did 4 laps of time trial.
All right.
And it's a shit track. We know.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I know. Honestly, I'm just I'm beside myself.
you should have certainly texted Dawn before you put it on the schedule. I think.
I know. Honestly, like the only
If
problem
everything
is,
went past Don, we'd just end up
yeah,
with,
that's yeah.
well, I'm not even sure, to be honest.
No, a lot of times
Honestly,
I
we'd
do
all
it.
end up in we'd end up in therapy. That's
No,
what we'd
this
end
track
up.
I'm actually being serious about a shit track. A lot of times, most of the part I'm actually just joking.
We'd all end up on antidepressants if we ran
Yeah, I
everything
just
through
think it'd
Dawn.
be a calendar
That mirror
film.
is missing too. Shit, get kicked out again.
Oh man,
Oh
I can still
my
hear you,
god,
Gomez.
this car is terrible on cold tires.
Most race cars are though, John, so don't get too upset.
No, I'm still in the pits.
If it runs into the back of you, it's Dave.
Gomez has dropped out again, guys.
Yeah, I seem to have come back though.
Oh my god, it's the ghost of Gomez. It's the ghost of
Okay.
Gomez.
Okay, just a heads up to everyone racing tonight. My internet is under maintenance until midnight tonight, and they've said that it will get cut off at certain points. So
Oh, that's good. That's good.
yeah.
It's, you know, because this is one of those tracks that has a really unpredictable turn one with cold
Yeah.
tires, and we've got some internet troubles.
So if I
And a lot of this track is follow the leader.
Dave and I have excuses for when we wrecked.
Yeah.
We're like, that wasn't me, man. I was just fucking trying to drive.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, and it could go at any time. So if I disappear, you'll know why.
Nice. All right. Sounds good.
If I disappear, that's why.
To be fair, I have had loads of emails for the past 2 weeks saying it's going to happen. I just didn't realise it would actually be like Tuesday would be now.
Yeah, sure.
and unfortunately,
It's only Tuesday morning, not midnight.
yeah,
Okay.
but unfortunately, my cable company always seem to do their like maintenance really like late at night as well. So it's highly
Well, it's
possible.
so stupid. Totally
yeah.
should do it at 8 p.m.
Exactly, yeah. So it's highly likely they could do it. They could do it during this race. So there you go.
All right. I spun out straight out of the pits.
Good job.
I almost did
We'll
too.
see.
Nailed it.
Do that in a race.
Probably will. Probably
Good.
will.
Good.
Someone's already took the corner marker out of the chicane, I see. Nice.
Wow, shit. That chicane is fucking bollocks.
Are you
I heard
talking
you
about the
I heard
one
you could
before the
jump it.
DRS straight?
You can, but it unsettles the car viciously.
Yeah, we're not worried about that, Dom. My advice is to jump it, then use the wall to kind of catch yourself back onto the track.
Right.
Yeah, Wreckfest style.
Yeah, do that in a race. You and Dom.
Yeah.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to 10 and get yourself in the zone.
Fucking slow. Shitty LS. Fucking shitty lap.
I'll tell you one thing I do like about this game, Joe.
Oh, sure, Dave. Go ahead.
Yeah, the fact that you can adjust the party chat volume level. I like that a lot. Because I've got a set of headphones where you can't adjust the levels separately. So all I can ever hear during the races is the party chat, and I can't even hear the engine going. So it's been a bit of a pain.
Shit.
Well, we felt like that for years, Dave. That's with it on mute. You still come through.
So yeah, it's quite good now. I can actually hear the engine.
Oh, that's definitely going to make it easier, I think.
Well, it's going to be easier for me changing gear, yeah, because I couldn't even hear the gear changes.
Oh yeah, you got to hear that. I was driving Steph's Honda the other day, and the
How was it the
exhaust just
game?
exploded.
How was it the game,
So-
Dave? It's a headset.
Certainly
That
can hear the gear
feature's always
changes,
been.
That's it. I don't remember seeing it
What
on
headset
21.
are you using?
It's a Turtle Beach.
Yeah, my headset's always been able to do it just.
No, this
more
headset can't.
game
My
volume.
my old headset was a Turtle Beach, and I used to be able, it had 2 volume controls that you could do separately. But this pair, you can't do it. It's only 1 volume control. It's very weird.
So, real quick, Dave, not to sound like I don't understand, but so what can we do that we couldn't do?
Well, what I couldn't do was change the volume of the game chat or the audio of like the game separately.
Joe, fix your fucking fan.
What? Oh, this fan?
Nobody else practicing? Because I keep setting fastest laps, and I'm like, well, maybe I know this track better than I think.
You let
That's
the
not-
session go as far as it was.
That's not a good sign, Gomez.
Fastest laps? I don't know. I like that.
Yeah, well,
Feels special.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got that message too, Randy. I think it was just a little blip. I think we're okay. I'm getting
it does not
notifications.
sound like we're okay as a whole here, Dom. It does not sound like we are okay at all.
I'm trying to be optimistic here.
I actually know what you're talking about, Randy. You know that I do. How do you know that I do?
The only Bubbles I know works at the strip club by the airport.
The bubbles I know, Michael Jackson bucket.
Okay, so I won't be streaming tonight then. to save on bandwidth. But I do need to remind
Yeah.
You guys really not putting on in any laps at all?
I think it's the internet thing, Gomez. I don't think you're in the same.
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
you're in the same room as us.
You left session according to our thing.
Oh,
You're not with us.
Fucking Joe with this fucking wind tunnel.
I can't hear. Well, I can hear Joe's.
I can hear it, yeah.
But not,
Yeah.
not that much.
So what? It's enough to be fucking annoying. Just like this shitty schedule.
Hey Don, can I
I don't
challenge
even know what
you?
to start finish line is.
What,
I want to challenge you, Don. Tell me 2 positive things about your day today.
maybe the week. You better start out with the whole week.
Okay, let's do the week.
Keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can
Could
do
be
on the
anything
temperature panel
minor
on the
to
left. You monitor carcass
any
temperature
scale
and
of
surface
Year?
temperature. You
Year to
monitor
date?
performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface
besides
temperature
sleep and work, nothing really happened this
Try a few
past
laps
week.
with the
Other
data
than
open and get a feel for how to control them.
Did you like eat something cool? Like you had like your favorite sandwich from a place? Like whenever I visit Joe's,
Something
Jesus.
cool. What is he, an
No,
animal
like,
at the
Do
zoo?
you have any
like for
McDonald's
example,
fried chicken?
my example would be like, oh, I went to a cool sub restaurant called Jersey Mike's. And it was freaking great. And I had a steak and cheese there, and it was like the best thing ever. Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, you know, I'm just trying to fire some of the positive neurons in your brain, Don.
It ain't working, Dom.
Well, in my shower, I
Oh, well, we weren't asking you about your positive experience. No,
I'll just leave it at that. Fuck it.
No.
I'm not telling you what happened
in
in
the shower, please.
No, forget it. No, it's fine. You should.
No,
I'm not
no.
telling
What
nobody.
positive experience happened?
No,
in your
I'm not
shower,
telling
Don?
you nothing. I had a great experience in the shower the other day, but
Yeah, tell us.
no, I've decided not to.
We're all hanging on the edge of our seats, so you can't.
No, don't say yes. I wanted to request to join. Hit request to
well,
watch.
am I the first
accidentally.
one in the fucking hairpin at the end of the straight? Am I the first one to have to use the runoff area?
Doubt it.
Yeah. Because
My thing
No,
is
you didn't hit.
like it slow then.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to like spin it to do a 360 to get going again.
Just getting everything set up, Gomez, for the race.
Can we like choose a different track for the race tonight?
Yeah, that's.
Request away.
Not Miami or Saudi Arabia. There's my fucking request.
Or Monaco, or
Monza, Australia, Jeddah.
Well, I said Saudi Arabia. There, so that's Jeddah.
No, I was thinking of Dawn. There's bound to be something wrong with Monza. Can't remember what though.
No, that's a track I'm always requesting.
Oh.
It's like I always request Silverstone, but we haven't had a British Grand Prix ever in this league.
Yeah, but Joe, you should have put that on there instead of this
Always
garbage.
fucking committed British drivers that stay up till like 3 in the morning, and you're like,
Oh, I know.
We had
Listen,
one last
too
yeah,
much field spread.
we have had them
I've seen
before,
the
and I know you stay up. I know you stay real up, Josh, but we had a British Grand Prix a couple seasons ago. You weren't up for that race. So
Yeah,
What can I
several
say?
seasons ago. How long ago was that? Was I even racing with you?
yeah, you were. I don't know why I said it in that accent, but yeah, you were actually. I'm trying to think. When was the last time we raced? It was like 3 or 4 seasons ago, so it would have been like last fall.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know where you were, Josh. You want to tell me where you were? Want to take a guess? Which?
Probably at a concert.
What's up? Oh, okay. You back?
Oh,
Yeah. Are
Can't
you by
miss it
yourself?
now.
Oh, okay.
It was nasty.
Did you just say did you come in by yourself?
Hey.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I see.
You know, Dave, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah.
No, you have to know, Dave. You wouldn't have asked me like that if you knew what I meant. If you knew what I meant, Dave, you wouldn't have said anything at all. You would have said, oh, I bet
Dom's fairly busy talking to your sister, Joe.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Look, I don't...
So she wasn't a whore, or she is?
No,
she's got loads.
not. She just seems to... She seems
Hey,
to
Joe,
play for
can I
sport.
ask you, a couple weeks ago in Dave's stream, was that your sister in the stream?
No.
No.
I'm,
That
No.
girl in my closet. That girl in my closet. That girl on my couch.
yeah, I don't know who your sister is.
You will soon, Don. Everyone else does. So, the hell are you laughing at, Dom?
I was just asking a question because I didn't know.
Nah, her name was Rachel. She's
Yeah, I know that.
just some girl in my house. All right, Don. If you know it, then you know it.
I know her name was Rachel.
Yeah, and then she was just some girl in my house discussing entry-level pornography. What do you want me to say?
Hey, Joe, question.
Yeah.
First question is, did you change microphones or headsets?
No, should I?
No, because you're a lot quieter than you were like 2 minutes ago at least.
That's because I turned it down a little bit because I didn't want my fan to bother you.
Okay, that's fine. I just have to turn you up then on my my PS5.
The report's good. We're looking at a dry
That's a really
session.
cool feature on the PS5, Joe. You can individually set the volume levels of each individual person in the party. Isn't that cool,
Gomez, I'm
Dave?
surprised you haven't asked.
Isn't that cool, Dave?
Triggered Dave.
We still can't get them, can we? I don't think, Dave.
No, we can't.
There's like just no one seems to give a shit in Stockholm anymore now. I think they are available, just no one cares.
Joe, can you give me a mic check, 1 2 1 2?
Yes, can you hear me?
And for Rubber Dick Eyeball.
I need you to say mic check, 1 2.
No, you don't. You can fucking Joe, all you
Mic
do-
check,
Oh,
mic check.
God,
Check,
shut
check,
up!
slide, part 2.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 check.
No, God damn it! Just at your normal volume, you just blew my eardrums, you asshole.
Mic check.
You're clipping. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you just
I was,
have a giant
yeah,
shut
I was
up.
clipped when I was 9. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
It makes a
Your
change from
microphone is
trimming.
peaking. It's taking too much frequency than it can output. if that makes any sense. So it's going like, you sound like this, and it goes.
Over.
Most people just call that loud.
Well, no, it's not
Yeah,
loud.
well,
It's
fine.
flipping.
He's fine on my side, so maybe you turned him up too much.
I don't care.
Gomez, you know what I'm talking about, right? As a fellow
Yeah,
sound
sure.
engineer.
I know, but
Gomez
he's
invented
fine.
clipping.
He's fine on everyone else's, so it must be you turned him up too much.
Dom, I know what you're talking about as well.
Because actually,
Oh.
one time in the 80s, I made a sexual porno VHS, and it was that loud,
There was some
like erotic noises, that they said, "God, Hookster, you're clipping."
It's funny you say that because Dave sent me a cassette of some pornographic noises that he
Oh,
recorded in the
my.
summer of 1983, and
Oh, that's my best year.
it definitely clips on the right side of my car when I'm playing it, just the right side. Speaker starts flipping, but they had cassette tapes in '83, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they had cassette tapes since
I-
'76.
Oh, okay. Because I know wasn't there two formats that were common in in car stereos back then? Wasn't there like a cassette tape
Tape
and there was
deck.
something else?
Well, you had 8-track, didn't you?
8-track, yeah.
And then cassette
And
tapes.
cassette tapes outputted in stereo sound, not just mono?
Well, they could do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What was the difference between a cassette tape, which I still have a couple cars with that, but in the 8-track, was the 8-track just a bigger cassette tape?
It was only
like a
it was
much
only
larger tape.
and it was
This
only
8-track had a tape almost the size of a reel-to-reel tape. It actually had excellent fidelity.
yeah.
Exactly.
That's cool.
It's like,
And it was only a player as well, wasn't it?
It's like Betamax and VHS, isn't it, for like films and stuff? Betamax was actually better, but because VHS was cheaper, people went for that.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm gonna look into that after the race. It's pretty interesting.
Same with the 8-track and the cassette.
Yeah, you couldn't record on 8-track though.
No, that is true. You couldn't.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had a friend with a car who had an Earth, Wind, and Fire 8-track stuck in the machine, and that's all it played, and that was fine with me.
Hey, that would be fine with
Yeah, I
me
mean,
too.
there could be a lot worse things to get stuck in there, couldn't there?
All right, guys. I know we're running a little late tonight. We're just kind of getting through some internet things here. Give me a couple minutes, and I'll be right back. And we're still waiting on the bin and who else? Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
Wow.
Oh,
oddly
me?
enough.
Oh, sorry. Me. Okay.
Talk about clipping. Have you ever heard the recordings where they do it on purpose, where it sounds like the speakers are crackling, but it's
yeah.
actually recorded like that?
Yeah.
Mostly like rap stuff. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's amazing how you can turn something that should actually be a mistake into something useful.
Well, I don't know. To me, it doesn't sound really pleasing. It sounds interesting.
No.
It's like auto-tune, man. When I hear the auto-tune, I always go, man, it's an interesting effect, but
I always think of
Sleeps in the 80s.
Cher with auto tune.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Can't believe.
I mean, that was an extreme example, but you can hear it subtly in a lot of things if you listen to it.
Yeah.
It's one thing I like about music. Like you can listen to the same album or just the same song over and over again, but if you listen to it on different formats or the same format but in a different way, so like you can listen to, say for example, a CD in a laptop and then CD in your car, then CD in a CD player, you pick up all the different little bits that the other things.
I have a friend who has a Tesla, and they played a Beatles tune that now there's 80 million holes in Albert Hall. That song on it, and it was, I guess they remastered that with a whole bunch of effects because it was insane.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Tesla must have, like a 19-channel stereo in it or something, and they
Yeah,
remastered this, and you could hear things floating around in that song that would
That you could never
absolutely
hear before.
trippy. No, but I think they put new stuff in there. It must have been.
Yeah, they can't all be hidden.
Yeah, Paul McCartney still sore over that because he lost all control over them songs, didn't he?
Did it?
Yeah. He lost most of them to Michael Jackson, didn't he? Because he bought a lot of the stock. And
Then what happened to him? Did Michael take him with him?
I think so, yeah. Him and Bubbles took him to the grave. But no, I don't know what happened after that. But they got into a legal, because what Paul McCartney never wanted was for Beatles tunes to be cheapened. So he never wanted them.
Sure.
He never wanted them to appear on ads for Budweiser and stuff like that. But unfortunately, now they do, because he's got no creative control over them whatsoever, because he sold them all. Which is a shame. So it also means
I haven't heard him on ads for Bud, but I did hear one once on an ad. I forget what it was.
Oh, sorry.
Still waiting for Dusty.
Oh, that's alright. Alright, let's check my messages quick.
Not there yet.
What's up, Dusty?
Said our truck's not there yet with the cars.
Oh, it's not turned up.
No.
Dave's just arrived. Dave's truck's just been.
The truck's just for me, Dusty. You just have to tag along behind it. Okay, it's the one car truck. Okay.
Oh, I have to like tow mine.
Tow yours, yeah. That's what you have to do. One of those little, things you have on the back of a.
Hey Dave, just remember you're the number 2 driver at Alpine.
I'm the number 1 driver at Alpine. He's the number 2. Okay.
Obviously, you're the number 2. That's why you replaced not Fernando Alonso.
This is a puppet regime.
Alright, guys. Is everybody here in some facet?
We're still waiting on Dusty.
I'm coming.
No, don't worry. Don't
coming.
Worry, listen. We don't rush.
That was literally the first time I've ever been on that track, so I was taking advantage.
Please.
I didn't want to sit and listen to people like Dave talk.
Yeah,
Why out of everyone in this chat did he say I didn't want to listen to Dave talk? That's unbelievable.
There is no explanation needed, Dustin. You have the rapport. You have the rapport.
That's it. I'm going back to my chat. Fuck you, Dusty, and thank you, Gomez.
All right, so I think we're all relatively here now in some form.
That's very loose for
All I'm
me.
gonna say is
What's loose on you, Dave?
Being here in some form.
Yeah,
Josh,
but
right?
words of encouragement. There's 10 of us, and if we all finish, we all get points. So even if you're having a shit race, just keep going. Providing your wheel's not off the thing, keep going. If at any point it looks like you're going to get it wrong and you're going to hit a wall, just back out of it. It's not worth risking potentially leaving your
I thought you meant we
street.
should push as hard as...
He got censored.
Gomez just go to the other dimension.
He went to the Shadow Realm.
What the hell?
Have I got...
He was about to tell us some really critical life advice, and then it just
You came back, Gomez. All we heard was you were going to tell us, and well, actually,
I'm probably getting kicked out again.
Yeah,
I was hoping Jamie's Mickey Mouse voice. Me actually joking a little.
Where is Jamie? Speak of him.
This is the Monday he doesn't. He was here last week, so he's missing this week.
Kyle, what happened to him? Did he say something about going back to school or something?
No,
Yeah, Kyle's-
someone took his kitchen away.
Kyle's currently in a temporary home at the minute because they had a lot of fires and things in Portugal.
Oh, that's right. I remember him
that's
saying
right.
that.
He's currently in.
Jesus! All right, of course it's something serious. We're making sure.
Yeah, of course it is. Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay. Should be dry and sunny.
Really, must be in a different room then, because mine's all rain. All rain on qualifying, all rain on the race.
All rain on your parade.
All rain on my parade.
It's always raining in my head.
What?
Careful coming out of the pits with the cold tires, guys. You can't go full throttle out.
Also, pit exit's really fun here as well. That'd be interesting.
Goodbye, man, Pat or Josh, whoever that is.
Cheers, it's me. I'm just going to be backing off at the end of this straight, Dom, just to get enough room for the cars ahead. Just let you know it.
Yeah, that's why I backed off of you.
Yeah, cheers.
I kind of figured that's what you were going to do.
Right, I'm pushing now, Dom.
This shit track. I have the line on, but I can't see it because the sun is bouncing off the track. I can't see the line.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, copied, Randy. You're okay. I'm on a cooldown. That really wasn't all you got, was it? Joe and Tom.
I don't really know the track as well as I should.
I'm kind of in the same boat too. I accidentally left my ERS on hot lap on my out lap, so there's a little bit more time in terms of my deployment, but yeah, I'm still not super comfortable with the track.
You see, that kind of alarmed me a little bit. That was all because that was literally just a banker for me. That was not really taking many risks at all.
Yeah, my lap, I had one huge mistake in Sector 2.
You're P4 though, Dom, so that's not bad. Keep going, Randy, you're alright, don't worry about me.
I'm behind you, Josh, yeah, but I'm on a in lap as well,
Yeah, yeah.
Randy.
Out of the way, Dave.
Ah, shut up.
Fuck this pit entry.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 31.
Oh, I will, Randy, don't worry, I will.
Guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
The pit lane.
What I like about the pit lane's easy to see because you're going down a long straightaway and you can see it coming up on the mini map.
Yeah,
Look
once
on the
you
left.
exit the final hairpin, you just stay to the right.
Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad actually.
Yeah, if you hug the right wall, you can't miss it.
Oh, I see. Nah, there's no way.
And you can go full throttle into the pits, the car will automatically slow down.
What about that white line? Do you get a penalty for hitting it?
No, I've already tried crossing it, you don't get a penalty.
It's also not the race yet, though.
That's true.
Just get into the wing.
Like, don't be surprised. I wouldn't try crossing it in the race.
No,
Nothing
I don't.
more.
I don't think I have anything for you, Josh. I literally, by the time I figure out where I'm going, it'll be too late. And if you're in good shape, we'll send him ahead. Yeah, I got nothing for that.
And what are you guys using set of 4?
I'm using 4, yep.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Fuck Mark. Fuck him too.
Oh shit. Yellow sector 1, I've spun it. Be careful. I don't think anybody's coming up behind me, but just in case. There's a piece of wing that's on the track that's kind of on the racing line in sector 1. I'm not sure.
No, it's not.
That's my wing. That's my wing. Sorry guys.
Alright, I'll run out and get it and find out whose wing it is. Settle this once and for all.
I think it's in turn 3. Hopefully it's gone by now, but just a heads up if you see it.
It's gone, just so you know.
Okay, that's good, thank you.
But everyone else, it's gone down.
That was better.
What'd you get, Don?
A 129.2.
So our best lap so far is a 1:30.9. Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Now,
turn one's going to be kind of tricky tonight, guys, with cold tires, so just be careful.
what side does the pole sitter get, left or right here on the grid?
I don't know.
I got another question. How did you get into the pits going straight, Don? You said you just went straight in. How did you do that? Did you cut across the blue?
Are you in the pits?
Yeah. I tried to go straight in, but I can't.
Go on board with me.
I can't. My guys are pulling off my...
You're in the pits? Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm going for my hot lap anyways, but...
What do? You just go straight across the blue, sir?
I don't go straight across the blue, no.
Oh, so you kind of weave your way. It's not like Canada,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
I don't know where else they'll really improve. I was better than my lap 6 by 6/10 that time.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Not many times of that close to last time with Dom.
There's a blue car coming into sector 3 now. Is that you, Dave? Alright, Randy, I'm going to be going on a hot lap, bud. Are you going in the pits? Oh, okay. Behind you, Randy, on the straightaway.
Damn, I'm not gonna have enough time to go for another one.
I don't know why I'm getting kicked. I just checked my internet. It's fine. Must be a PlayStation thing.
I might have left the pits too late.
Yeah, that's not gonna stand it at all. But
seconds left in the session.
Yeah.
Eight 100ths of a second, whatever.
no, it's not. Josh definitely got it.
Really nice lap, Josh.
Yes. Nice lap, Josh. Nice lap, Josh.
I lost so much time in Sector 2 on that lap then.
No, I saw that. You should have been quicker than that.
I've been the Dusty!
I wasn't expecting my first pole position to ever come on this game, ever, because with the tyre regulations now, obviously everyone's just on the softest time, so softest tyre. You know, before if you did strategy, you could maybe sneak one in, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in the room, so I don't know if it's going to be my AI or not. I don't know if there's any way you can kick him out.
Well, you should be able to, once you come back in, you should be able to take over him.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to come back in if it's going to keep kicking me out.
Who's in the wind tunnel?
Joe.
No, nobody is. Nobody's in the wind tunnel.
Obviously you, Joe. Your fan.
I noticed Gomez isn't on the loading.
Yeah, but his car should be.
His car will be, but
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just take your time. Is Gomez on Wi-Fi or wired? Does anybody know?
Yeah, he'll be on wired, yeah.
That's...
It's annoying how you have to add a stint just to change the first stint's tires.
All right, guys, just be nice and careful in turn 1, because it's like I said, it's gonna be so tricky.
Literally off the throttle, on the throttle, away from the line, and then that's it. You're braking. Yes, that's correct.
And it's like, it's such a awkward thing.
We ready to hit ready?
Oh, I'm not even trying. I turned off the game. It keeps kicking me out of the party and everything. So I don't know if you can get rid of my guy or not.
Is there any way, Gomez? I don't want to sound really harsh, but is there any way you could come back on the game, join, and then just retire your car, so it's not there at all?
I think if I back out though, it's just an AI, isn't it?
It is, but it's solid.
Yeah, it's a solid. Like it's
slow. Whereas if you're able to make the start of the race and then just stick it into
I'm rejoining and I'm trying.
I don't want to sound awful, Gomez.
No, I don't know. I want to do the best thing. I just don't know what it is. So.
That's deep.
I can't use the invite. You can send me another invite.
Is anyone able to send another invite at this point?
I'll try to send
you an invite,
Gomez.
No, I no longer can be used.
I think he has to do it via one of our names, because there is no way to send another invite, because it wants you to rejoin using the...
Not in-game, but through the party, I believe there's a way to...
Yeah, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Gotcha. Gotcha, buddy.
Hey, you're here, Gomez.
Alright, so join session.
If I remember from Zamvor, I didn't think Gomez could join at this point on the pause menu, but we'll see. Having said that,
you might have to.
You had all the issues, and then when you joined the lobby, you were in for the entirety of the race then. And then you dropped out as soon as the race finished again.
Yeah, but it seems to be kicking me out more tonight. I don't know.
Right.
It's definitely not the internet. I checked that twice and it's fine. It's the PlayStation.
Is he even looking through his camera?
Not at me.
Looking at you?
No, he's just looking at me. He's not even paying attention to what he's supposed to be doing. He's like found his soulmate in my eyes. I might have found my soulmate in his. I can't.
One of Josh's mechanics keeps looking back at me.
Oh no, Gomez is gone again.
Josh's mechanics look really, really pale. Like he doesn't let them outside for any breaks.
That's how we got the pole position.
The guy in front of the car is like, Jesus, like he's getting a sunburn as we speak, and it's like the poor guy, like if you got out this week.
I was joining the session now saying everyone's leaving the session.
Yeah, you've been kicked out again, Gomez.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry about that, Gomez.
Oh, I don't know. So if I get back in, I can hit pause and then retire, right?
Yeah, or you can just drive it straight into a wall. Or you might think, God, I'm in P5, I'll carry on.
Yeah, the driving into the walls was depressing.
Oh no, I don't mind that. I think I would like to smash the car at this point.
So are we starting, guys? Everyone happy with the strategy, etc.?
I think I'm good to go. Yeah.
I did get a trophy while I was trying to join. It said something about watching something. I like to watch.
Spectator, yeah.
Alright, you guys good to go?
Yep. Yeah, I'm good.
Gotta get a.
Depends how many wings I go
Probably
through.
a mix
Yeah.
strategy,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many
I'm gonna
low
try not
speed
to
corners that...
spin out on the start here.
Where the fuck you go, Joe, if you do.
I'm gonna try not to, but I suck at the starts.
I
can't
just
lie.
don't want to get arse-ended, or I'm turning in right and everyone else is
Yeah, Dom. Dom's the guy you gotta worry about. Josh, he's
Josh,
behind
don't worry so much about me. I'm gonna be very careful with you.
Oh, be gentle with me. Not been up here before. That was a long hole.
you. Right side, Joe.
Careful, careful, guys, careful! Oh my god, guys. That wasn't what I expected for careful,
That was
Dave!
exactly.
Oh my god. They got hit by 3 cars.
That's exactly what I said didn't need to happen.
Yeah, I know. What the hell are you going, Dave?
Sorry, Joe, I'm all over the place. My tires
Yeah,
are
I'm to your left, bud.
Yep. You're all clear.
I got a little bit of wing damage. Start.
Are you sure you had the right Alpine there, Joe? Because I wasn't near anyone.
I don't know. It all went kind of.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't. Yeah, no, I wasn't near anyone, mate. I was right out the way.
All right, 10-4.
I did see another Alpine getting right into the mix in front of me.
I wonder who that could have been.
I don't know.
That was part of my mistake, too, Joe.
Alright, I'm gonna try to jump in my car. It's gonna let me in, so...
I don't know if I actually hit you, Joe, or what.
Yeah, I got a little bit of right wing damage from it, but that's alright, bud. I kind of expected it was going to be a tough start.
Alright, I'm in the car. I'm slowing down. I'm gonna stay to the right.
Dave's got internet problems.
I think we all have.
I'm just gonna crash my car as soon as I...
Josh is just gonna be on a fucking
lagging a
Sunday
lot,
drive here.
I am.
Yeah, big time.
Okay.
I'll keep you posted of where I am on.
Oh, jeez, I didn't even kill the car. I ran it
Yeah,
straight into a wall.
I think we've got to give Gomez a point just for trying, guys. There's 10 of us. We all showed up.
Yeah.
Not his fault. His PlayStation's being shit.
I think it wouldn't let me destroy my car. I put steering control on after all.
There's a bit of a Constantina effect.
Constantina. What
I'm
shield?
glad I'm not part of that fucking train.
Dave, I'm looking to your left under braking. To your inside. Still there, Davey. Still there, Dave.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Took me 3 tries to kill the car.
This fucking track.
You're not on the track or anything, Gomez, no?
No.
What color is your wing, Joe?
25. I mean,
25.
yellow.
It's a great
Yellowish,
colour.
yellowy orange.
Okay.
Don't take deep breaths like that, Don. You're running second. You can't act pissed off.
Fuck this section. Yeah, and the fucking 2 corners before it.
Was it him that did it?
Dom, are you pushing?
Trying to.
You seem a lot slower than when you were behind me.
I ran out of ER. Well, I'm low on ERS, but
Alright.
like I'm not deploying right now.
Okay, gap ahead is
You're clipping, Dom.
0 seconds.
Indeed. But to confirm, Joe, yeah, now I'm pushing.
Yeah, it's much better. I didn't want to lose so much to the front guys as possible. I know you and I are in the same boat, kind of learning it as we go, but...
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Ooh, I almost fucking lost it there. Too much curve.
Hold them up, Don. Hold them up.
No promises, but I'm not gonna just pull over.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on medium.
Clear, Dom. Clear, clear.
That was a bit stressful, Dom. I wasn't gonna lie.
No, you did a good job, bud. Yeah, that was pretty tight through there.
To your left, Don.
Oh Jesus.
Oh shit!
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but that was a little funny.
Wow, that was terrible, huh?
What happened there?
I totally
Joe, totally.
That was awful, huh?
Wrong place on the track.
That was...
That was funny, Joe.
that was so
where
bad.
the fuck? I saw you break that lane. I was like, where the fuck are you doing? Where are you trying to go?
It happens to the best of us. I've done that a million times.
That's the first time I've done that, so I wasn't disappointed that.
Josh, I held him up as much as I could. But...
Yeah, no worries with Don. I was only joking. Expect to get favours.
Perfect.
You didn't get any damage from that turn 1 incident, did you, Dom?
We're happy with that one.
Nope. No, there was no contact on my screen.
No, the thing is, Joe replaced the wing.
I don't think I'm going to. I don't think it's gonna help. I'm just struggling in general, not doing a good job. I think the time loss will be worse. If I had the pace, then maybe, but I don't have any pace.
You were going pretty quick into that runoff area.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't I? You know what it was? I was so unfamiliar, and then I was so focused on being clear of those two, giving them some space that. But at least I'm proud of the fact that once I realized I missed it, I didn't hit anybody. I was able to get it in there, do the little flick, just like you see on TV, and keep going.
Like Sebastian Vettel at Baku.
Yeah, basically. I think it's the front wing is making it really tough to get the car stopped.
Ah, fuck. Watch out, Don. Watch out.
Oh shit!
You're clear, Joe. You're clear.
Oh, good, Dom.
I spun
Manny
it
coming
in
up.
turn 3. Yeah.
Got Manny coming up.
How much damage?
No damage, but tires are gone.
I'm trying to fight for my first ever podium in ERL.
You're doing well, Dom.
I want to finally get one.
Alright, keep it on the track, you'll be alright.
Looking good so far. You hate this track, but you're doing well.
Yeah, I know. I'll talk if I get a podium. I'll talk after the race.
Aren't you glad I helped you get the game there,
Shut the
Josh?
fuck.
Hey,
I was about to tell Joe.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
let me cross the line, Joe.
Oh, okay, I won't stress you. I think you're okay though, but just focus on being sober. You've got so much time.
How far, Dom? How far back is the car behind Matt?
The car behind Matt is
5
MK,
seconds.
and he's I think 7
5
seconds behind
seconds.
Matt.
It says
5
5.9 on my.
Oh, maybe it's the gap to me then. Sorry, yeah, it's 5. Yeah, exactly right. That makes sense. This is nice.
Joe, you're still fucking quick with a damaged wing.
Thank you.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 9.
I think we have to check Josh's car after the race, though. That Alfa Romeo sounds so different than the other cars.
I've got a V10 in it. Them pasty white mechanics are mine.
I don't even know what the pit delta is here.
Not much, it's like a Zambor, a bit longer than Zambor. I think about 17 seconds total loss. It's not a lot. About 22, 23 if you want to win. Just to let you know, Randy, I am approaching you. It's about the hairpin and half straight between the two of them. I would imagine at the end of this lap, I would imagine
Take it from an old pro, Josh. Okay? You've got a 15-second lead. That's massive. You don't have to take any chances. You don't have to do anything you're not comfortable doing. You just manage that lead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you come to a lap car, you don't have to do anything ugly. You're not in that position right now.
Oh. I forgot the stupid pressing the X button.
Fuck, I came out behind MK. Fuck.
And gap to the car in front is 15.1 seconds. Yellow flag. Okay,
Copy,
clear.
Randy. It's okay. We'll get through this sector. Okay, Randy, closing in quite rapidly now. Cheers, Randy. Thank you so much, bud. It was so easy.
So did you get a shitty pit entry done? Because you forgot?
Yeah, what was your pit stop time without pressing the X?
Sorry, just give me a second. I honestly can't remember. Sorry, I just ran off the track.
Okay, so we're leaving out.
Sorry, Dusty, if I freaked you out there.
3 seconds.
Yeah, ghosted right in front of me. Reset the track, huh? I didn't know we were allowed to do that. Okay.
I know, I kind of, I don't know if it's an official rule, but
It's not, but it is some juicy gossip. Because I did the little Vettel flick down in my, I think Gomez witnessed it too.
I was gonna do the Vettel flick, but
But it would have taken too much
honestly.
time. Oh, no, okay. I'm sorry. No worries, pal. No, it's cool. It's cool. I did.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Dom. No, don't listen. Let's not all fall apart here. I did the Vettel flick in a tight alleyway because I just figured I could do it. I just did it, you know.
I did the Vettel flick on my spin out that I did in Sector 1 when I first crashed, but then like I was so deep in the runoff area and I ran out of excuses. I'm sorry. Listen, I'll save the video and we'll
don't even worry about it.
The clip.
Don't worry about it. No, it's fine. Was it you that took my wing in tournament?
I don't think it was.
I
no,
think
I didn't
it was.
hit anybody.
Yeah.
I had to use
But
like
I can't.
meters of
I can't
runoff.
blame him. It's not his fault. It's a shit track.
Oh, it's never going on the camera again, is it, Joe?
Oh, I think it's a fun track. Honestly, I like it a lot. It reminds me a lot of Vietnam.
Lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Vietnam. Well, that explains a lot. Vietnam was a shit track too. Even shittier.
No, I don't think it's bad at all. I like the challenge.
Fuck off, Joe. No, I said that because Joe's behind me on the track.
What tyres are you on, Randy, just out of interest? Because it looks like it might be like... Okay. What's your pit stop time? What lap are you thinking? Is it okay? Okay, just to let you know, Randy, I might probably be lapping you again.
Fuck. No damage. It's just I lost time. I made a mistake.
Yeah, sorry, Randy, I pitted lap 13. Coming round again.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.1 seconds.
I assume Matt's gonna go till about like lap 16 as well.
Yeah, we all did 13 on the mediums, well I did anyway, so... Closing in on you, Randy. Don't worry about it yet though, bud. Don't worry about it yet. Try and get a bit on the straight if possible, because I think I'm going to get DRS. Yeah, cheers, Randy. You've got Matty 8.3 back.
And I'm another 7.5 back, Randy. Obviously already pitted.
Dave, I think your ass is hypnotizing me. Every
Should have
time
never
I'm
been
right
said.
behind you, I miss my braking point.
Fucking Joe.
Did you repair the wing or not, Joe?
Yeah, I repaired it.
Yeah. Thought there was a bigger gap after carries.
to the right, Hookster.
I originally hadn't planned on it, but after my little battle escapade, I can't get the car stopped, so... No, it's doing me any good, because I'm kind of trying to relearn all the braking points. Yeah.
Fuck. Like a goddamn bus stop.
The whoop-de-doos.
I got an illegal overtake, by the way, Dave.
Yeah, I saw you back off that.
Okay,
Good sportsmanship there.
Shut the fuck up, Mark. I know the car behind's catching me. I can see him in the fucking mirror.
Might could be onto a good thing here, you know. Medium's out in P4. He's going to close up.
That was a fun little battle, Dave.
There it was.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, because I got Joe right up my ass.
The gap to your teammate behind is 3.9 seconds.
Yeah, be careful, Randy, coming out of the pits. That's fucking...
Green flag.
Looking to your right.
Yep. Left.
We're still side by side, Joe. Don't...
10-4, buddy, I see it. How was that? Nice space? That was pretty good to be able to get through there, mostly too wide, but... I give you credit, some guys would have made contact there.
Dom.
Fucking Matt. Fucking Matt's fucking eating us up.
Yeah, so let's take a little of this DRS here. I'm sure we'll keep it for a few laps.
Just hopefully those mediums are done by the time he catches us.
Well, he ran a 32 flat. We're running about 7/10 off that, so...
That's what I was worried about, Joe. Like, I knew you coming. I didn't want to give up a ton of time battling.
I agree. I was thinking the exact same thing too. It doesn't look in that regard. I mean, if you're quick enough, you just tuck in behind and fight it out after.
Hopefully Dom closes in on Maddie and they start racing.
I think Dom had been trying to want to push through with Matty though, in all fairness.
That's what I said. I hope they start battling and
Yeah.
hold each other up.
trying to keep up with Matt. He's got good pace. Him and I are running similar lap times.
Joe, he's definitely gonna catch up. He's fucking eating us up a lot.
I can't keep up with them.
Keep focused.
Yeah.
Don't think about what you can't control. Right? Doesn't do you any good to think about what you
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 11.5 seconds.
Yeah, Joe, that little section is where you're so much better than me.
what turn, whatever the hell that thing
That
is.
windy part, that whole windy section.
Yeah, I've been trying to find the line there. I think that's a pretty important turn.
The one that gives you the run down the straight.
Your scrub tyres should rubber in faster, allowing you to start the push sooner.
Because it seems like I'm a little better through that section than you, Joe. But...
Yeah, I'm being very conservative through there. I don't. My car feels every time I go through there, I feel a little bit unsure of it.
No shit, Mark. Thank you, Captain fucking Obvious. Oh, the car's gaming on me. So I'm far behind gaming on me. No fucking shit. What the fuck?
Doesn't look by much.
Yeah, it's not. So try to stay focused. It's not enough to be a problem for you unless you lose focus.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Thanks, Randy. Trying.
Yeah, Joe, I'm still pleased with the fact that you passed me but haven't just drone away from me.
Nope.
Don't happen much.
No, you're doing a very good job.
My fucking right hand's cramping up pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm alright as well, actually.
Can't do rich mix anymore, can it?
Yeah, lesson learned from last week. I'm plus 7 on fuel.
You had to push though, Don, last race, didn't you, to make the positions again, so...
Yeah, I'm looking by the tracker. It looks like those mediums are finally starting to fall off for Maddie. Unless we made a mistake.
I think he's got Don battling.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
4 too many.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Joe, just curiosity, it can wait until we go down a long straight. What's your tire wear on the hard?
38.
Is that your worst?
Yep.
Right front?
34.
Right front's my worst, and that's at 48.
Yeah, it's because you're driving the engine too far. I didn't mean to use my serious voice. I was in the chicane section, so I'm focused.
Well, that's why I said it can wait until the straight.
Sorry.
Skip Barber over here.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm coming up behind you again, Randy.
Yeah, when you see that sort of wear, you're entering the corner way harder than that tire. You gotta allow the tires to balance out.
Fucking Dom got by Matt.
Closed in on you, Randy, but there's no urgency. Let's get through this section and we'll do it on the straight.
And Josh only has a 23-second lead.
Thanks, Randy.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I have a feeling Dom's gonna get me.
Stay focused and you won't. Remember, you're on the same tire. He has to go faster than you catch you.
That's what he has to get past.
And also think about earlier in the race, think about where he was having trouble controlling his car. Use that to your advantage. Daddy Dave still loves you.
No matter what.
Daddy.
Virtual kiss on the forehead, right, Dave?
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Great job, Josh. You should be okay here. Yeah, good
Yeah,
job.
just keep it quiet there, guys. Don and Dom are battling.
True.
Is there one move restrictor or like 20?
Fuck. Oh well, tied my best here. I'll finish. That sucks.
Good race, Don. I think you drove really well then, considering you hated this fucking piece of shit track.
It's the
If someone had told you at the
dominatrix.
start of the night you were on for a podium, I think you drove really well. I don't know what happened to you guys at all there. I don't know why it was that quick.
Ah, you did a good job.
It's that
That's all.
funny sounding car you had.
Nice race. MK. Stuck with it.
Well done, MK as well. Yeah, P6, bloody hell.
Where are we at next week, Joe?
Check.
Oh,
I think it's Bahrain.
I don't remember seeing Bahrain on the schedule.
Yep, Bahrain next week.
Is-
Think it'll rain in Bahrain?
Don't think it'll rain in Bahrain, but you never know.
So it's raining on your plane. Bail out.
That one wasn't. That wasn't having to revoke a 3-second time penalty either. Not even a warning in that race.
No, you did a really good job.
Yeah.
I just.
I wasn't even watching you. It got boring after all.
Yeah, I was a bit bored
Watched.
actually.
But that's like we've talked about that before, Josh. There's such a benefit to starting up front like that because you
Yeah,
once,
absolutely. That, do you
once
know
you
what?
start
That's why-
getting wing damage, once you start getting racing, you start losing time, and then you.
That's
you know what I
why
mean?
I was doing the time trial, because I knew that there was so much time to be gained in that second sector especially, and I knew I could be slower in the first and third. If I nailed that second sector, I was on for a good result, and I was thinking third is alright in any other situation, but I think here I needed to be up front, and that's what kind of got me there, so...
Oh yeah, because I mean, being obviously as you saw, being kind of anything but first going into turn one was
Yeah.
basically, you know what I mean, changed things.
Speaking of turn,
Yeah, I got on the
let's
brakes late.
have
I'm so glad I didn't hit
Let's
Josh.
have a gander at F1 Games PlayStation.
I'm glad you didn't hit me as well, though.
I came close.
Oh, I see, I wasn't even looking behind me.
I mean, and the crazy thing is, I actually braked early. I felt like I hit the early, and it just would not stop.
Yeah, it's the cold tires and the full fuel load.
Yeah, the car starting 6th somehow ended up ahead of me too, and I was like, wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Let's see if I can.
And my goodness, did he want to race me too?
Anyway,
so I thought,
set up-
okay,
Set up the F2
Lights
room.
out and away we go.
don't tell me, Dom. I don't want to know.
Well,
I don't want to
wait.
know.
I told you I was nowhere near
Oh
anyone.
my God, Dave is innocent.
Thank you. Yes.
No.
Probably was me.
Oh my God, Your Honor, Your Honor. The
Thank you.
the
Thank
Hookster,
you.
The Dream Daddy himself, he's innocent.
Thank you. I told you I
Take him off
was.
the stand. Take him
Set
off
up the
the
room.
stand.
I want to
Change
try
the
him for
settings.
some of the. I want to try him for some other offense.
I don't know if I can try him for some other offense, but there
Of
was
course you can.
another
He's already on
I need
freaking
to
trial.
look at this.
Listen,
Yeah, I know there was another blue Alpine that flew out of. I saw out of my left-hand corner.
It was minimal damage. I only ruined Joe's race. No one cares about that.
Yeah, who gives a shit about my race?
Apart from Joe, he'll be reminiscing about it for the next 6 years.
No, I don't. No, I. Me?
I'll stick to that
I'm
$10.
surprised you didn't say restart.
Well,
Joe, you
that's
gonna
the
set
thing.
up
What I
Stratton
say,
feature?
what I say inside my head is different, you know. So, let's see. Race is 21%.
Yes.
On my screen, I didn't really hit anybody. Maybe there's a little
Oh, that's
contact.
that's the most important excuse. I mean, not excuse. That's the most important bit of information in any good race, I think, is what was on your screen.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Was your screen
as a
on?
whistle on my
Was your screen? Did you have it turned on when this happened, or was it like, were we in the process?
Oh,
of
that was
seeing
perfect. That was clean. I'm just watching it right now. So I hit your wing a little bit. Fucking suck it up.
You know?
Suck it up.
I used to work at the airport. When I'd see a couple of the big FedEx planes coming in, I'd think, fuck it. They hit a couple wings on the way in. Shit, just pull it down. It'll be easy. All right, let's see.
Oh, sorry. I'll select my car in a second. I'm just too busy watching Dave's impressive non-making contact at the start.
Honestly, Dave, that was an impressive start. You kind of did a dippery-do slip down the inside, and look at that.
Yeah, sorry, Dave. I didn't mean to blame you. I got a hand job from your teammate, and that's what, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I want to see how close Don was to
I will say, I didn't.
Oh, I thought I was gonna hit you, Josh.
Oh, fuck, you were.
Did you see me? If you look at his video, or if you see some angle of it, Josh, when I saw him coming down, I almost tried to stop him from. I thought, no, not Josh. He's doing so well, not Josh. I almost had this like a desire to protect you because I know you would be excited if you could win the race fair and square like that. I didn't want you to get hit. My car actually goes over a bit. Yeah, it's funny. I was thinking, no, not him. I just, one time. You start doing well every race, I don't give a shit if he gets spun out, but this one time I didn't want you to get taken out.
This one time at band camp.
Yeah, this one time I wanted to see you get
yeah, Josh, like the car just would not fucking stop.
I did warn you all.
Yeah, I actually warned you guys too, but then Dustin decided to jam his hand down my pants and go ahead and give me a big squeeze and say, "You'll be fine, friend. He'll put some ice on it." You know. Where'd you start,
Welcome to the
Dustin?
back of the pack.
Yeah.
Welcome to the back of the pack.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a little different back here.
Yeah. It's like welcome to prison or something, Fuck, I was just walking by. Anyway, what are you gonna do,
Well, at least I hit the brakes. It wasn't like Russia.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
That was the bear.
I mean,
oh sorry, I'm so
next time though, maybe ask permission, before you.
I'll be.
But I mean, fuck it. The formalities, who gives a rat's ass about that, right? Nobody from Boston asks permission anyway, so.
Dave, you picking a car? Don, are you picking a car?
Yeah, Dave, you picking a car?
Hey,
Well done, Dave, on the start there. You did nothing.
Alright, listen, Josh, I know I'm happy that you won the race and all, but can we stop complimenting Dave? He started on the best set of tires that are going to warm up the quickest. And
look at this now. The excuses come out. Look. Oh my god.
He sends his little lackey, his little boy toy Dustin up there to get my nuts a tug. Alright? And it just so. Yeah. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I don't have a teammate going around pulling little moves and stuff. You know what I mean? So. Those two
Dave,
have a weird,
don't tell me
weird
that
bit
was
of kick.
strategy that you bit for those softs.
No, it wasn't, Josh. No.
Yeah, alright, whatever.
I was out of tyres, so I didn't have any choice.
I chose this track, Randy, because this is the site of Josh's first win. The Wet and Wild 500 that was a year and a half ago.
That was a great
fun
race.
Fact, I ran that race with the generator in my garage.
You did?
It was really, it was really wet and wild.
And,
yeah, my refrigerator was off.
And this track was also the home where my car got teleported in the middle of the track, and Josh got a DNF.
Yeah, but the refrigerator's off. My wife's in the dark, but I was going to do the league race.
Cool, now shut the fuck up.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know what? There we are. qualifying, Randy. What do you think? That's all right. There's the input from Randy. Done a nice job. Josh does a pretty good job. Right now we got MK on that.
MK is the new map. Oh, fuck that.
It's a fucking terrible lap.
This might be close for ball.
Well, Randy, here we are. Just about to see who's going to put it on the pole, but I will say something. Take a good look at who's going to be qualifying last, approximately, and I'll tell you something. It doesn't make a difference
How
to
the
that guy.
fuck was that second?
Oh, you got second. I fucked up the last corner, so I had to shoot him. Well done, Matt.
Matty Pete.
Sprint.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I made a ton of mistakes too, Josh. Like, that was a fucking
Mine was
ugly
just the
lap.
last corner.
All right, I got a quick interview with the Renault boys. Dustin, what happened there? Why did your lap suck?
I'm in the campos.
No, okay, all right. Yeah.
Cheers, Josh.
Do you feel like there's room for improvement, or do you think you've leveled off?
No, that's the fastest I can go.
Fast as you can go is 2 seconds off the pace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, what's your ambitions going into the race? Just kind of plod around and hope to pass the crashes?
No, I'm gonna clear out the entire field and then win.
Oh, nice. Right. All right. So you're just gonna cannonball through turn 1, come out the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, Randy, we're
Gran
expecting
Turismo style.
Yeah, absolutely. Mario Kart, right?
Are we expecting rain?
Well, that's a good time to mention our sponsor.
Hey, I'm the pole sitter. Look at that.
Yeah, it's the sprint race.
Oh.
So this is.
They switched it round, so you do the sprint first, then the feature.
Oh, that's cute. I feel like he knew that too, and that pisses me off.
Wow, my starts.
Oddly enough, the guy who couldn't make a goddamn lap to save his life in qualifying is now in the lead and pulling away. It is early. It's
fuck.
Whoa! It looks like Orlando's had a bit of a crash.
It's inconceivable.
It's been a double D accident back there. We got Dustin in the lead, Dave in
Did you know
second.
your big Alpine back driver there, Dave? No, you don't follow him too. Oh, Dustin.
Oh, no, well, you know what? I like his attitude because we're going to stay in this race regardless. Here he comes back on the track. I mean, hell, I didn't see it. What do you think, Randy? I'm going to save the video of that because that was probably some of the classiest driving I've ever seen. And I'll do credit. He really did pick a really nice line to get back on the track. I don't know how he managed, but... I know, but he would have lost a lot more time if he slowed down and went back on the track correctly than whatever the hell he did. He drove through the backwoods. And wow.
I forgot we could reset the track. I forgot about that.
Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot about that.
I was hoping nobody would bring that up.
Oh my god, that's ugly.
So
we'll have to take that to the officials and see what they say.
We should discuss it honestly because
because I mean that could put somebody on the podium. You know what I mean?
What happened if you'd have recovered the situation? Would you have overtaken Dom?
Honestly, I don't think
really
so.
That's really what it comes down to there, and I mean, it's unprecedented. But sometimes that's how rules get made. So we'll have to talk to the officials, which honestly, it's a little bit of a problem.
I think Dom's done it. 30-second time penalty. Sorry.
Man.
like, I've seen it happen before in VRL races.
Oh, so you're gonna throw others under the bus?
No, I'm
What?
not naming names. I am not gonna name names.
Alright, so we got Josh out front as we all turn on each other here. Dave in second place. We have somebody third, Matt fourth, MK in fifth, having a good run.
Don't ever hit Joe, man. He takes it personally.
Oh, I don't take it personally. I
Oh,
think
it
I'm
sounds
upset
like
about
it.
it.
Yeah, it sounds like you're upset about it.
I'm just having a conversation.
Well, you didn't get pole for once, and
No, I didn't.
you get a little action in the back.
Yeah, a little action
And
in the
you
back. It's
get
actually in the
all
front.
upset about
It's in
it.
the front. I'd like you to remember where you rate me because it's important to me that at least you remember where you did it. You got the front of me, no, that's fine. It's cool. That's cool. I feel like we're closer. We're closer as friends now since we had that little whatever you call that.
Just out of interest, though, you know how like Dom and Joe obviously had a little bit of an incident there in turn one. That's the first time they've never started really pole position, and it all went to shit for them. We have to put up with that every week, and we always make it round, don't we, guys?
Well, I mean, in all fairness, I was able to continue on, Josh. I didn't cry about it in the moment,
you know.
Yeah,
You're crying pretty hard now.
I'm crying pretty hard now.
Yeah.
I mean, only because the person who was supposedly guilty of my downfall was not Dave. It was
not me.
You know, it was the quiet voice in the little background there, which I don't know. Well, whatever. I guess I just. So here we are back at the race. Josh is in front. Dave is in second. Dave, go on board with you real quick here, Dave. How are you feeling about this race?
Yeah, pretty decent.
Now, what do you think about keeping Dustin behind you? What do you think your chances are?
At the moment, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, do we need to pit or no?
Not on a sprint.
Not in the sprint race.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to be on the voting panel for
well, I think we should have a serious
Reset Gate.
about it. Yeah.
Reset Gate. So
Why does
right
it
now it
need to
looks
be a
like
gate?
Dustin. Well, because it did. A bit of a controversy. Yeah, I didn't know you did that. You know what I mean? And I didn't know.
Who coined the term gate for controversies?
Yeah, Randy. But listen. Nobody's got an issue.
Watergate.
All right. Nobody's got an issue with you. All right. But there's been some issues with Dom. So it's kind of like,
Lots
you know
of
what I
issues,
mean?
you know.
When you're the kind of guy that everybody's like, it's Randy, he's cool. You don't see those kind of fronts. But when you're this kind of guy that's always running into somebody, clearing off their right front wing, then people kind of remember your name. I'm just, it's an example. It's just an example. It's just an example. It's just an example. All right, so I'm on board. I'm on board with Dustin. Yeah, he's got Matt right behind him. Let's see how he handles it. Yeah, he does. Yeah. I'm not worried about Dustin, I'll tell you why, because he's got tricks up his sleeves. Just wait and see. He's catching up to Dave. He's going to do a Tokyo drift. Now, just when you think it's done for him, watch this.
Oh, shit. I could have reset the track there, damn it.
That would have...
Do you have that? Does Dom have that on like a quick key? I got it. Oh, no, he did.
Yeah. So he's having some transmission trouble there with the car now. Dustin's really struggling, but you know what? I will say this: at least he didn't reset the track.
Yeah.
That is like.
It took a while, you know. I had to swing the car around like you would in real life, and then.
Yeah. You know, to your credit, as did I in the race, and I understood the skill involved in not cheating and just getting the car turned around the right way and going again.
No, that's a snug preference right there if I've ever heard one.
Well, I mean, in real life, you don't see, Lewis Hamilton pop a button and float up into the ether and then pop back down on the track.
I know, I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, it's fine if he's religious, but I just don't see how, God helps those who help themselves, and I just think that hitting the reset on track button is kind of... Anyway, we'll look at the video, Dom. I'm sure it's not so bad. I'm sure you didn't gain enough time to actually beat Don by 2 seconds. So, back at the front now, we got Josh. this just in, I think somebody's whining. I can't tell who it is. Let's see if we can figure out who's disappointed with their performance so far. Any idea who that is, Randy? Who's just...
I don't know if we're going to get Dave or not. I know, I see him in the mirror.
Joe, do you want like a written apology or something?
For what?
Would that help? Would that help?
Oh
Would that
my
help
goodness!
you get over it?
Oh my goodness! No, there's nothing to get over, Fred. I don't.
Okay.
No apology needed.
Like a formal.
No.
Maybe something on social media.
Will
or
just be
something,
mentioned
on Twitter.
for the rest of the RL.
No. I'm a very private guy. I'm just, I'm the kind of
No
person
one
who
forgets
very-
Russia 2016. No one forgets restart.
Well, why would you forget Russia 2016?
Battle
Somebody
for second.
starting in pit lane takes you out. So here we are. Battle for third, actually. Second. I'm sorry. Here comes Don the Man up against.
Sorry, Maddie. I know I bombed it.
Oh, you took Matt out.
No, I didn't take him out, but he had to take evasive action.
Fuck.
And now I think I'm gonna pass Dawn to the line from the podium. Oh no, I'm not. He's got DRS too. Oh.
Yeah, I fucked up the final corner.
What a great drive by Dave. Not taking anyone out again.
Yeah. Excellent drive, Dave.
Thank you.
Sorry, Dom, for that turn 2 incident.
No worries.
We probably would have had second and third easily if it wasn't for
I got
that.
a trophy?
Yeah.
What did I get a trophy for? Getting last.
Dom.
Oh, finished 10 races in multiplayer. You've done 10 races?
You finished 10 of them?
Yeah.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah, Dom, like if it wasn't for that, if it was spinning turn 2, we would have had second and third easily.
That guy there, he is not having it. He doesn't believe what he's seeing.
Alright.
What happens? Yeah.
Feature now.
So now do we flip it?
Yeah.
Now let me.
No, the
I'm not
feature
trying
starts how we qualified. The feature starts how we did qualify.
Oh really? Oh okay. Because I was gonna say I didn't want to make a storyline out of nothing. Because if
Your
it did get flipped,
creature.
it would put the Campos Racing vehicle back on the pole position, conveniently enough. And I'd like to point out Dominic Orlando with the fastest lap of the race. Congratulations, Dom. How'd you do it?
I drove my nuts off.
Oh, you're nuts. You know, I had nuts once. I remember my nuts at about...
What happened?
Well, what happened to my nuts? I'd say at about maybe 8:25 this afternoon or this evening, my nuts got taken from me. And, well, I mean, I'm not upset about it. What happened to my nuts, Randy? No. Now this was far less surgical and far more archaic and brutal. Yeah. I got the.
He's still thinking about the
Michigan
vasectomy comment.
Yeah, I am thinking about it. I got the Michigan manhandle going into turn 1, and I just like. I just like this. I am over it, Randy. Randy, I'm so over it.
You're not over it.
No, I am over it. Okay, well, I don't know if that's a good idea. My family has a history of alcoholism. I don't know what you're suggesting here, Randy. That's not a good path for me to go down, if you know what I mean. You know.
Maybe it's your calling.
No, listen. No, that's the opposite. Now that I'm a dad, I won't have a drink and go naked down the stairs and try to pick fights with Dom. Not a good idea. It's just, I become too friendly, too playful, and apparently too physical for Dom.
And too sexual.
So what? I become sexual. Everyone becomes sexual.
So what?
Everyone becomes sexual when they drink. Who doesn't become sexual when they drink? Yeah, don't freaking forget.
Oh, I'm
Gomez
squeezing
is
in
AI,
between two
jump the gun.
cars! Oh, Jesus.
Make sure you change your tires. Well,
No, on the menu. You gotta change it on the menu.
you gotta change it on the menu, yeah.
I'd like to point out Josh again in this race has done a really great job this entire night. Congratulations to him today. Great race he ran, and I gotta point him out because there was a time where I forget about him. I feel like I've made amends at this point, Josh. If I made amends yet,
Amends of what?
when I forgot to invite you a couple times about 2 years
Oh,
ago.
no.
Dave
I
and
remember you.
AI Gomez are going after it. No, it's Gomez.
Yeah, I seem to get kicked after every race. Like that when I was watching the race, and I got kicked right after the race.
That is
I came back and I watched that whole, regular ERL race, and then I got kicked after that. I don't know. Weird.
That's really interesting. Well, I think that's a good thing, Gomez, because that at least gives us a consistent falter that we can kind of work back from, you know what I mean?
It seems like the PlayStation's doing something connected to the game. It's weird.
Could have been the
And I
game
know what
installed itself.
I know what you're thinking, Dustin. That was probably a cute thing to say.
I wasn't listening.
All right, so here we are, lap 2 of 10. What do you think, Randy? What do we got here? I'm not worried about Don. I'll tell you why, Randy. Because I went side by side with him through probably one of the more narrow sections in the entire league, and that guy held his shit, and I was really impressed. I've gone side by side many times with certain drivers in this league, and they love to park it in my ass. Let me tell you. But that guy held his shit, and he impressed the shit out of me. Because I put
Actually,
him in the same.
I can second that notion too, Don.
Can you
and I had a
interrupt
good
too?
side
Can you
by-
just decide to just
Yeah,
start
because
talking
it's
whenever you fucking
important.
feel like it? Okay, well, yeah, sure, it's important, but you don't just start talking.
It's important and it's like contextual to the conversation. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but usually you wait for the other person to
I'm
finish
insecure.
talking.
I'm insecure,
Oh,
and I
I'm
feel
sorry.
like the
I'm
moment's gonna
Yeah.
pass.
Oh, I know, because I'm not even done saying it. I'm sure that time frame is gonna. Anyways. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe. What were you saying?
Fuck, it doesn't even matter now. We're all fucking unbelievable.
But yeah, Don was. It was good racing tonight, Don.
I know, I'm fucking mirror driving.
Oh, sorry.
To the right, to the left, sorry.
I know he's there.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Damn, sorry.
Oh, there's a bit of a spinnerooski.
Sorry, Dom.
That's okay. How did everybody get going so fast?
By not being shit.
I feel I deserve that.
MK's up to third. Let's take a look at here. Let's see if we can mention some of his sponsors. Look at that. Yeah. Just kind of like murmur. No one's going.
Do you have damage, Josh?
No, no damage.
So right now we got Don the Man, Max
Fuck.
hit the pits. Okay. Yep. MK up
No,
to
Matt's in the Dom.
Matt's
Matt's
in
in
the
the.
pits.
Could somebody inform me the gap to first place?
Yeah, my producer just handed me a note.
Yeah, that's the thing. Gomez's AI pit.
Where Dom was spun off in the other race, would it have taken him more than 5 seconds to get that car turned? Would it have required some reversing? We'll have to see.
It would have, yes. Like, honestly, I think even Maddie may have finished in front of me.
We're gonna have to take a look at it with the panel, and what about the fact that he potentially gained positions by doing so over drivers who didn't reset the track? It's actually not part of the rules yet. So that's exactly the storyline we're going to be working through this week.
Hurry up, you shitty fucking pit crew.
So he's encouraging his guys, positive thoughts. MK out front. Yeah. Oh, look at this. We got the Alpine boys about to go at it. Looks like, oh. Yeah, he's out front.
This is going to be close between me and Maddie.
So we got Dom closing in on the back of Dave. So we're just going to tune in real quick here to Dom. Dom, walk us through your strategy here. How are you going to get by Dave?
Watch this.
Yeah! Yeah, do the old fake left go right move on him, and then he'll block you both into the pit.
Yeah, don't take his shit, Dad.
Yeah, Dad, you got this.
No, Daddy! Whoa!
Oh, there's a massive accident on the front stretch. Dustin says, "Fuck this shit, I'm in the pits." Let's take a look here. Are all of the people we like still okay? Yes. Let's take a look at Dom's car here. Dom, your car looks fine, man. I don't even see any blood.
Ooh, give me a... Come on.
Gomez to the lead.
What?
This is unprecedented. He has got a 13-second lead, and he's not here.
Oh my God! What?
What?
Oh yeah, he doesn't have the pit.
Is he gonna win this race? Stop being here?
That's all right. I'll take it.
Oh my goodness. That would be the first. That's what I was gonna say. What's that word?
Hey, I programmed the AI, so I am better than you.
Posthumous. It's not posthumous.
My AI brings all the boys to the yard.
Yeah, that's something.
I can teach you, but I've got to charge.
What is that song about? Obviously, it's a sexual. Like, is she a prostitute?
What's up?
Big tits.
The tits in it. Massive Bojangles, they're the milkshakes.
What are you guys talking about?
Tom, it's a dog.
She brings all the boys to the yard. It's alright, it's still a virgin.
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about Roxanne. You don't have to wear that dress for
Gomez should join and at least pit his AI.
Do you know that Roxanne was on the list of names I wanted to name my kid? But I got vetoed. Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Yeah, nickname of Rock.
I had one of my favorites was Lara, but that also got vetoed.
Is it Lara?
Especially when you pronounce it Lara.
Old song.
No, it's Lara. Another name that got vetoed straight away, believe it or not.
Gomez,
Lola.
you should join and pit your AI.
I can't join it.
Yeah,
just
because
keeps
you named
kicking
your
me.
go-karts Lola.
I thought it was nice.
Oh, Lola, there's a lot of history there. You're old like me, Dave.
Except for Lola.
That's kind of a nice. It's like a nice little song, right? Isn't it
She's
about
a
like
transvestite.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
It's,
Randy?
it's a nice song about like, you know, human acceptance and just seeing the good in things. I don't know. It's not the worst. I mean, I don't really want to.
It's a great song.
Fall in love with a chick and find
I
out.
love the Kings.
But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not saying it is what it is. Like it's okay with me. In that, forget what I'm saying. Back to you, Don. I mean, Randy. This is unprecedented.
Can't even
drama.
fucking catch it.
We can't catch it. It's not an it. It's Gomez. Okay, you can't talk about him like that. He's posthumous. So with
Post
2.5. Yeah, posthumous. He's posthumous. So this is something else. I can't wait to see Gomez on the podium. I'm gonna. Yeah, go ahead. Mike's done a wonderful job. Everyone's done a really good job. There's only a couple drivers who stood out to me as a little bit of clowning around, you know. But
I find it interesting that both Dave Hook and Drum Tank were in the same accident, but somehow Drum Tank was 16 seconds ahead of him.
Yeah, I don't think,
you know,
I
reset
think,
the track maybe.
Yeah. I think what you're pointing out there, Dustin, is the same sort of thing that we keep noticing over and over again.
Mhm.
Well, I was gonna accuse Josh of resetting the
Well,
track.
all I
because
can-
these
Whoa,
coming
whoa,
together.
All I can
He's advanced.
all I can say to that.
He's in fourth place with the fastest lap, and
Tom.
I T-boned him.
Aren't you Italian? Like, don't you know how to not be a little rat? Like, I don't get it. Like, isn't it like a bit of like, you're just ratting all your buddies out left and right, you know? It's Jesus. No what? Ah, seriously. Don't do any shady deals with Dom. He'll start squealing. Yeah, seriously. The only thing he doesn't squeal about is lying to his loving mother, the woman who sacrificed her own body to let him live. You know what I mean? He doesn't mind keeping his mouth shut when it regards the lying to her.
Twice and hugging.
I'm not gonna get him though, Randy.
No, but you're gonna get our respect. That's what you're gonna get, Don. Because you're gonna handle it with class like a man. Unlike some people who whine at 26 years old.
27.
You're 27? Wow, you're really getting up there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm getting up there.
I feel like I'm getting younger. When I look at the mirror sometimes when I get out of the shower.
What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I'm just talking.
I know exactly what you're thinking about. Oh, Dom, you have forehead wrinkles.
What? I wasn't thinking about your forehead wrinkles, you sicko. I could care less about your forehead wrinkles. I mean, I told you, use Neutrogena if you don't want to buy the products. Oh, last lap. There we go. Matt to the technical lead. Or he's going to tuck back in there. Oh, yeah, Matt's a classy guy. It's going to be a classy pass. Oh, there you go. Dawn is... Whoa! Dawn's dodging squirrels! This... Wow. Yeah, he is. It's a switch.
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Oh, yeah. I see the girls in the stands taking their tops off as Gomez closing in on his first posthumous win of his career. This is...
With us in spirit always, Gomez.
This is unbelievable. This is like
As long as the
biblical.
check clears, man, I don't care.
Oh, this is biblical. Look at this. Here he comes. Nobody in the car. Look at him go. He's the winner. I mean, really, Matt's the winner. But I'm sure Matt, being the great sportsman that he is, doesn't mind sharing some of the glory with his recently disconnected friend.
Departed.
I was gonna say deceased, but he's not deceased. He's just disconnected.
How do you
that's all.
know? How do you know?
Well, you know what? How do we know not all of us are not
This could
already
be a deep
deceased?
fake talking to
Yeah,
you right now.
Exactly. There could be various parallel universes. All
Yeah, we could already be dead.
at the exact same time, and time could just be some figment of our
Yep,
imagination. Yeah, it's probably no such thing. Gomez, driver
Oh
of the
my
day.
god, and you got the driver of the day.
Look at that. I did. I took a screenshot. I'm gonna freaking frame it once I get him on the podium here. Oh, look at him go. Oh, he's so youthful. Look at him. That's beautiful. Oh,
Yeah,
look,
they
them
don't
pull
have
back
any old avatars.
They pulled him back. The camera there. Oh, look at him. He's so.
Yeah.
So sprightly.
Oh my goodness. None of the girls wearing any clothes. Underwear on the podium. Big
My
victory.
victory dance was like flossing my teeth. That's what I
Yeah.
chose.
Nice. Very good. Just when you think you've seen it all, a ghost wins in Formula 2. Closing thoughts, Brandy? I would like to say that there is a lot of controller power going on tonight. So I'd like to say Dave and to Dustin, guys who've been big fans of the pad, a lot of controller success recently. So that's a good to see that they've.
Oh wow, that was close. That my fastest lap in that race did it.
In all seriousness, does it feel like the controller is better in this game than it was last game?
Well, I didn't do 21. 20,
Well, yeah,
20.
Last good game.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
For me, no. But the handling characteristics of the car are more reminiscent to F2, and that's more suited to my style. So I think that the game.
I have seen that a lot of the controller guys, Josh, are doing better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's really evened up to the wheel guys.
Yeah, for me personally, the characteristics of the car make it easier for me.
Good, that's good.
But that's obviously personal opinion, perception. I've never played a wheel, so the steering and everything
Hey,
like
listen,
that feels the same in terms
You
of
come
the
around my
settings.
house sometime, buddy. I got a wheel you can try out.
Wait.
Hey, listen, let me tell you, I got a few wheels. 'Cause I'm a bit of a sicko, you know what I mean?
Saucy bastard.
Yeah, I got wheels and places you can put them. I got desks, I got stands. You think I'm being sexual? I'm being
could
literal.
Probably buy a wheel cheaper than he could come and check yours out.
I've got no room in this. I've just filled it full of shit. This house.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I actually multiple times tried to talk a certain guy in this league. I think his name's Dustin into going into the wheel category. Not that I was trying to bring him away from his Renault roots with Dave, but I thought here's a guy who I think can really step up his game if he had a wheel. But he basically called me a pansy and went on with it. So I mean, that's about right. That's pretty much it. That's about it.
Yeah,
You know?
do you know what? I genuinely was looking at one. It was in the Amazon Prime deal. It was the Project 1729, and it was like reduced to like 150
Yeah, that's what
pounds.
That's part of what I use. I use that pedal set.
I was desperate.
That's a really nice entry level set. That is.
And then I was like, do you know what? There's no point because I've got nowhere to put it. So then I didn't bother.
Yeah. Well, if you are interested in the wheel front, I am a hell of a salesman, Josh, and I think I can show you how.
Oh, here we go.
Part of your everyday life. I think I can show you how, even in a tight space,
Fuck.
you can make the wheel work for you. Because I mean, there's nothing like having a wheel. I don't know how you guys do that little thumb. Well, I know how Dustin does. He's probably got magical fingers over there, but I don't know how the rest of you guys do this thumb thing. I've tried it. I can't do that. I don't have one finger. I mean, I don't even know how you drove those laps with one finger. You know, I tried to drive some laps last week.
I could help you engineer a solution to get it out of the way because I have a small shop and I have shit hidden everywhere that comes out magically, and I set it up.
Dave has shit that comes out magically too, but that's a different thing. That is an entirely different. But yeah, like there's multiple. There's a different. I have a wheel stand that I use for whatever when people come over, and it is a pretty nice little piece of equipment, and it's rather tidy and tucks up. You can tighten the wires up to it nicely, and it just tucks away. I don't know how big the space is. I know things are.
I've got a piece of equipment that tucks away as well, Joe.
Yeah, does it really tuck away? Because as long as I've known you, Dave, that thing has never been put away.
I've heard about micro machines a lot. Is that one of those
Yeah, that's Game of the Year 2016.
Shut up about micro machines!
Dave's a micro machine.
I think Micro Machines crashed one of my PS4 Pros one time. But anyway, we're getting off topic.
So yeah, there was a time where I tried to talk Dustin into getting a wheel. I thought, I watch him hacking away at that stick of his, and I think, wow, this guy, he's aggressive. He's trying.
He likes hacking away at his stick, though.
Yeah, he's insistent on using this sort of this view. Oh, that's another thing I want to tell you about Dustin. I saw the camera view he uses, and I said, well, okay, he's going for realism while he plays with a toy controller. And I thought, let me show him a different camera view that might make it a little more conducive to actually staying on the track. And I think he just said that, stupid ass Joe from Boston, you're in a high chair. And it was like a little emoji, like flipping me off, something like that. And and he put like a little leprechaun, because everyone in Boston's Irish apparently.
I don't recall any of this.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't. But I'm Native American, by the way, Dustin, not Irish. Well, I am Irish, but you get the point. Yeah, whatever. Just shut up, Joe. You rambling, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh, you did a really nice job tonight.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna focus. Now I'm gonna focus on you, and I'm gonna think about you, because that's what people like me to.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
think about you
I'll be worried, Josh.
I'm gonna think about you till we race again. I'm gonna fixate on you, because I'm gonna think to myself, how do you beat me?
Better get some anasol in.
Because I got pole. That was
Yeah. Oh no, you really put salt in the wounds there when you did that to me. So now I'm gonna think about you, and I'm gonna you're gonna see what Ollie has always talked about. You're gonna get little messages from me. Hey buddy, how's it going? How you doing this week? What you got any ideas? How do you feeling about the track? You wanna practice with me a little?
Well,
Things like
I was
that.
doing it with you, weren't I, Joe? I kept telling you how good my lap times were.
Oh yeah, you did. Did you? Yeah, and I was paying good attention to it, but apparently not good enough. But now you're on my radar there, Josh. So I'll be thinking about you.
That's all right. It's a one-off, this one. I just kind of knew.
No. I watched the race. I was there. It may not be a one-off. I'm going to keep paying attention to you. But anyway, nonetheless, not to sound like I'm going to fixate on Josh incessantly until the next time we race. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yep, that's the end of your career, Dom.
when someone beats me fair and square, they get my attention, and I'm going to figure out how they're doing.
So Dom's never beaten you fair and square, then?
He has, but
There's always a gimmick.
No. You have, and I know how you do it, and I respect what you do. But I want to know what he does now. I want to know what Josh does, because he did a good job.
We should put Dom in 5th for tonight at Miami.
We'll have to take a look at it. We're going to go through the panel.
Can we quickly talk about that? I know.
Yeah, let's. What we need to do is we need to have a separate conversation with some of the most, let's say the eldest members. But what I mean to say is the most.
The longest.
In August, you mean the most august?
Yes.
Which isn't me, so I think I'm going to actually take off. I got a lot of work to do.
If you don't mind my asking, how old are you, Gomez?
I'm going to be eligible for Medicare pretty soon.
Okay, now I'm going to sound really young when I tell you I don't know how old that is.
65.
65? That's crazy. I wish my dad.
Well, it's not crazy. It actually happens to people.
I know it does. I know.
I hope it happens to you too. That's what I tell people, because I have a lot of friends who didn't make it to 65. So I hope it happens to you.
Yeah, I mean I'm 65, and my dad says he's too old to race with me, and he's only 76. I should tell him. You know what I mean? He's not that old.
No, you can do it. Tell him.
I just don't think he wants to hang out with me. You know what I mean? Some parents are like that. They think their kids are boring. He thinks I talk too much. I got too many theories. It's like, all right, Joe.
Take it easy on the Red Bulls.
Yeah, I guess. What do you think, Dave? Take it easy on the Red Bulls?
Absolutely.
I sometimes I get going, Dave. Sometimes I get passionate about an idea, and my dad thinks I make things too complicated. I think too much. What kind of assessment is that? I think too much, as opposed to what? Being unconscious?
Right.
Yeah. What's the alternative? Just kind of drooling in the corner, waiting to get cleaned out in turn 1? I mean, that's stupid.
He's off, Dusty. He's off. You're never going to be the last of it now.
Yeah, it's just been me and Dave. Brothers in arms.
Yeah, brothers in arms.
So
arms
way to...
an arm's length would have made the big difference in that situation. I can tell you that much. What did you
Well, I'm
say
not
there,
the one
Don?
who put a track on.
Way to shift conversation to what
Like
we were
that.
going to talk about.
Yeah,
And,
and I'm not the one who.
like the third race of the.
Oh yeah,
See you guys at Dubai next week.
It's
See you later, Gomez.
Bahrain.
Not all
In the
race,
middle-
but time
Same
to
thing.
In the middle-
practice all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. That's fair enough. I mean, and I'm sure, that L2 button was just slippery. Those warm summer nights in Michigan.
Hey,
It is
Josh,
warm in there.
Yeah.
where did you finish in the Netherlands?
P3.
Oh shit! That
Yeah, he's the
probably
points
puts
leader.
him first in. Yeah.
No, it does. I did the points in my head on lap 10. Dumb.
Okay.
As I stared at Josh's little thing slipping into the distance. And then by little thing, I mean his car. Not, Josh. Your little thing. There is no
Anyway.
little thing with you. I'm sorry, Don. I'm just venting it out, alright?
Yeah.
I'm
I
venting
was
it out.
venting about this reset the track thing when I said
Yeah. We
Dom should be scored 5th tonight.
Well, so let's make a fair assessment, like Dom said. So in all seriousness, Dom, when you went off the track, can you kind of look at the video and say to yourself realistically, what would even make more sense in all fairness, and then we can kind of come up with a plan going forward for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Can you get a rough idea of how long that would have taken you to fix it? You could just go into a Grand Prix mode. Just give me a rough idea. Try to recreate the situation and see if that's the kind of thing that would have taken you 5 seconds or 10 seconds and such, and maybe we can get a sort of, because I mean,
I think a reset to track should just be an automatic 10-second penalty.
I think that's very fair too.
Because it's not only, it might take you only 5 seconds, might only benefit you for 5 seconds, but then the act of doing it needs to be penalized as well.
I do think that's fair, and I do feel bad for Dom in the sense that, well, I feel a little bad for Dom because this is kind of like the first time that someone up front has done this, and I'm sure he didn't do it maliciously. Although, to reset the track, don't you have to actually, push a bunch of buttons to do that?
Yeah,
it's just pause, and then it's like one of the first buttons.
Alright, so I was going to go ahead and try to give you, a little bit of exemption there as it was accidental, but it wasn't that. It wasn't, was it? You had to push
It's never once crossed my mind to do that. Whenever I get in a wreck, you climb up back on the track.
I keep forgetting that's an option. That's how much I do it.
Yeah, and when I went flying on and all my friends were laughing at me, I didn't think to reset the track. I thought, well, I'm just going to spin this car around and get back going again. So do you want to say that it was not an accident?
I've been waiting for a while to actually say a couple things.
Oh, do you want to say something? Do you want to say? I'm sorry. What would you like to say? What do you want to say about it?
So the first thing that I was gonna say is, the first time I spun out, I didn't reset the track and I flicked the car around and stuff.
When you spun in turn 3.
Correct. And then the second time, going into the last hairpin.
Objection. What does your first spin out have to do with it?
Well, I'm just giving you context that I didn't
ask for context. I just need facts.
Skip to reset the track the first time that I did it.
So you didn't commit the crime twice?
No, I committed the crime the second time because I was annoyed with myself and I was like, fuck it. I wasn't going to make a U-turn properly. I was going to have to do a 3-point turn.
So just so that I'm clear with you now, because you made the mistake of spinning out the first time and not taking advantage of it, you were annoyed. So that because you were annoyed, should that impact the amount of penalty? Should there be a bit of pity amongst us for being annoyed?
Let me get to that. Anyways, the time assessment in my head, I can run a simulation to see how much time that I saved, but I believe that I saved somewhere between 4 and 5 seconds. But I think
it also saves your tires not spinning around.
Correct. So I think
blasting your tires up to
assessment in just an automatic 10-second time penalty is fair.
I think Dom deserves a finish ahead of me, to be honest. I think
and I'm not suggesting that
Dom...
Pack that in, Matty. Pack that in.
No, he does. He deserves at least 4th, I think.
Now, what's your theory on this map?
I just think that he found, like, the last 5 laps, that was brilliant. His pace was amazing, so I think he deserves at least 4th.
You're a sweet guy, Matt, but we got to stick to the facts here. I mean, did he earn the ability to run that well by not being in a position that he would have been had he not used the
I'd say like
means?
a 2-second penalty or something like that, but I think he deserves to finish in front of me.
I mean, there's deserving, and then there's like the textbook rules that need
Well,
to be.
I think because the rule was not actually established, it should not be like a 10-second penalty now, but in the future, now that it's been established, sure.
Yeah,
and then
I agree.
particular circumstance can be different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like just decide what's best.
I'm fairly content with whatever we approximate that he would have lost.
Then we can talk about Dave messing with his fuel, and then.
No, I wasn't gonna talk about Dave messing with his fuel, but I mean, if you want
Dave
to,
messed with his fuel?
Oh, forever for the last 10 years. He's been doing that.
Whoa!
Go back and watch his streams. He messes with the fuel every single race.
Dave, you've been filming yourself breaking the rules for 10 years? What kind of sicko does that?
Go back and watch it.
God.
No, he increases it, which is strange to me.
Still runs out.
Yeah, because he increases it and then runs full rich half the race.
All right, listen. Here's the deal, guys. There was no. The rule was written vaguely, in a sense that you're not supposed to fool with things. But I always let it go when Randy would mention that he added fuel, because I don't see how that can benefit him, because there's plenty of fuel. When he runs a different traction model than I do, because I think if you run full traction, you use more fuel. If Dave's just adding fuel, I can almost just ignore that. It's just why. Okay, so seriously, it's like if a real F1 driver like insisted on bringing a box of rocks with him in the race. Like, I don't know why he would do that, but if that's what Dave wants to do. Dave, does it make you feel better to put a bunch of weight in your car and then run the setup with no downforce?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what?
See, the shitty thing with this Dom thing tonight is there's a podium versus non-podium.
Oh no, Don, you're gonna get your podium.
Yeah,
Dom,
the podium.
Dom,
yeah,
you're good, buddy. You're gonna get your podium because Dom wouldn't have got you if he hadn't cheated, brazenly cheated. And we'll make a video of Dom cheating. We'll put music to it.
Can I ask you a question, Joe? Is there a setting to turn that off?
No, there isn't.
Settings?
No, it's called class.
No, I thought there was a setting. Let me look.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think it's there for like if you somehow really fudged it.
That was the only thing I was waiting to come in on. There was the Bahrain. There's a couple of gravel tracks where if you get the wheels stuck, you can bottom out.
Yeah, and that's
then you're going to need to reset. Because
and in that case, that's a situation where that's totally fine. We would look at that, But then again, we could still apply the same sort of logic to it, Josh. Whereas if you've gone off and you're in a situation where you do have to reset, that there is some potential reprimand for such a thing, even though it's by default you've already been penalized by going off the track. But
I mean, having said that though, for Bahrain, if you have to reset to track because you're stuck in those gravel traps, you have lost probably 30 seconds already by being in that situation.
Exactly. So I guess the only concern I'd have is if someone goes off in the gravel trap at Bahrain, doesn't go as far, and stays in the gravel track to come back on the track, they're going to lose more time than that guy that did get stuck and reset. And that's the only thing that I would look at there.
Joe?
Yeah.
Can you go to... Are you still in the game? I think I found a setting that I want to just check that you have off.
Sure.
There's...
Are you trying to find a way to blame this on me?
No, I'm trying to find a solution. I mean, yeah, if it's on, I'll blame you a little bit, but...
The solution is you not pausing during the race.
I think it does need to stay on, though, like I said, just for the...
Yeah, it does need to stay on.
Okay,
if you do get stuck, as in...
But you get what I'm on about, Josh? Like, if say, for example, both cars go off track, one lap after the other, right? So Dave goes off track, he goes a little further, he's stuck, he resets the track, he loses X amount of time. Dustin goes off, not as far, but has to drive back onto the track through the gravel, and he loses an extra 5 seconds because of that delay there. I feel like there should be a sort of a situational type thing where we look at that as an example, because you wouldn't
Well,
want the guy who...
So if you say needless for no need at all, no reason, you can't justify why you reset to track 10 seconds and 5
then if
seconds.
you use it,
if
5
you just
seconds.
Have to use it, yeah.
I think I'm very happy with that, because at that point, you don't have guys going automatically off in the gravel, sort of getting stuck, resetting, because it will by default be quicker than actually trying to drive through the gravel, I can imagine, with these cars. So that might be something we can write into it. We'll call it Dom's rule.
Yeah.
Well, no, come on, don't write it Dom's rule.
This is how things happen, man. This is how rules get made, guys. Like, you pull shit like this, and this is how rules happen. What do you want me to do? You know?
Because at the end of the day, if you are genuinely stuck, you will take that 5 seconds because...
Oh, yeah, because there is no other option. Yeah, and you don't want the guy who didn't quite get stuck to be penalized more than the guy that was.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. You're very reasonable tonight, Josh, and I appreciate that. Unlike someone who does not want to take credit for the rule that is being made under his name. I mean, what do you want me to say, Dom?
There is a setting. There is a fucking setting to turn it off.
Okay, well, we don't want it off. I thought we established. Is he listening?
Okay, I just... God damn, I just...
Yeah, where the fucking...
We're not going to shut it off, Cupcake, because when guys get stuck, they can't get back. Do you want them to? You want Josh next week to be sitting high centered on a friggin' sand dune out there by?
So,
well, technically,
if you
it
can't
does,
prove the legitimacy.
Yeah.
So if you can't prove the legitimacy of you resetting to...
Yeah, poor Randy's stuck. You want Randy to stay stuck? You want Randy to be stuck in the first race of the season?
I don't want anyone to be stuck.
Well, you weren't stuck, were you? But you made sure. Oh, now look what you've done.
Jesus Christ.
So what I'm going to do is I'll write it all up, put all the paperwork together, and I'll send it off to Ollie. The usual procedure.
Ollie,
and,
he hates me.
No, it's good. He'll look it over and he'll have a few words about it.
Oh.
Yeah. So Dom's rule it is, and
Put Dom ahead of me though, I think.
No.
Here
comes
Mr. Sunshine in this. I mean, gee, Maddie. Listen, we can't just give Dom stuff because you're a good guy. All right, it has to be earned. You know.
It would have been 5 seconds if he didn't battle with Don the Man.
No, right,
but I wouldn't have been battling with Don the Man at the time that I was.
You know what, Dom? You should be ashamed of yourself. You've put Matt in a position now where he is trying to defend your criminal activity, and that's just.
What he's saying.
I do get what he's saying.
He is saying that Dom would have got him reset or not.
Yep.
But Don, obviously, he wouldn't have got Don.
He wouldn't have gotten Don. Okay, so we can look at that.
So what about my PTSD of a Ferrari just jumping right in front of me while I'm in the braking zone?
Oh my God! Do we have video of that?
There is video of that, and I actually caused Dustin to oversteer and burn up his tires, so that's probably worth about.
Yep.
What should we say, Dustin? About 9-10 seconds worth of Delta time?
Just fucking disqualified.
Yeah, seriously, Josh. I agree with you. Dom, give me a reason why you score points tonight. Give me a reason why you score points tonight. Just tell me what you did tonight that deserves points.
Because I am a man who made a mistake, and I'm sorry.
Okay, now, Polly, let me stop you right there, friend. A mistake is one thing, but did you make a mistake or did you make a deliberate decision to basically...
I made a deliberate decision, and Dustin, Matt, and Donald are not going to sleep tonight because of it.
No, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to sleep because Matt, being the nice guy that he is, wants to defend you for your crimes.
I know, okay? I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it.
No, you don't. And I think it's important to learn from your mistakes. Recognize your flaws as... Okay, let's not...
Don, you're safe. You get your podium.
Yeah,
well
Don, you're fine, Don. And Josh, you did a great job. And Dustin, you did an awesome job too, avoiding the wrecking ball that was Don tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
are you kidding me? Are we forgetting
I'm not.
Dustin's turn one?
Yeah, everyone did a good job.
Ghost of Gomez.
Ghost of Gomez was a beautiful.
And the common denominator of incidents strikes is the story of tonight.
Honestly, Dustin, though, with the
I like that
thing,
common denominator. Yeah, I get it.
I would have felt so bad if my car went solid right in your face.
Yeah, you would have felt bad if you went solid in front of Dustin's face.
Yeah.
Hey Dom, since you're driving Ferrari, are you trying to act like a idiot, like the real Ferrari team, a bunch of idiots?
I
Yeah,
guess.
you sound like an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, like I.
Are you trying to act like an idiot? Is that what you're doing? Are you trying to make a fool of us?
I mean, I
Are
wasn't
you trying to make a
acting
fool
like
of
an
us?
idiot. I was just like, yeah, my
You
drive
think-
tonight was imbecilic. If that's
You
a
think?
word.
You think?
Yeah,
you
like
think that's
the
that's
guy
how you
that
treat your
runs
friends?
the Ferrari.
Jackwagon.
Right. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna shoot off.
All right, good race tonight,
Yeah.
Josh. Fair and square, no cheating from you. That's
Not one warning.
kind of
Any
standard
laps.
that honestly that we should all strive for. You know, some of us are still learning how to conduct
Some of
ourselves.
us thought it was an F2 race, didn't we? That's what
Some of
happened
us
there.
thought it was a Mario Kart event, apparently. So, well, let's take a look at that.
Don't gotta mention no names
I'm
there.
just going on to the track right now, actually.
You don't have to go onto the track.
Well, I want to figure out how much time I saved exactly.
Oh, okay.
We're still getting penalised 10 seconds, so
Yeah,
fuck
I mean, I don't know what you want, man. It's like,
Wait, am I
isn't
still
there
getting
some
penalized 10
chicken?
seconds, or am I
Isn't there
getting
some chicken plate
penalized?
you have to go and undercook?
No, I
No, I'm sorry, that was
overcooked
wrong.
a
That
plate of pasta yesterday.
Oh, I made some pizzas for lunch. I
How
took
do you
a video.
fuck up pasta?
You should see Dom cook. It's like watching somebody who's done 4 lines of cocaine just try to manage things. It's just terrible. All the cabinets get. All
Why
the
do you let
cabinets
him
are
cook in
fucking
your
wide.
house?
Why do I let him cook?
Alright,
Well,
Randy.
because
Night, guys. I'll
Yeah.
see you
Night,
tomorrow.
guys.
No, what were you
Hi,
saying
guys.
about the cabinets, Phil?
The cabinets are all left wide open like he's some sort of. See you guys. See ya. He leaves all the cabinets open like a psycho, and then it's a hazard. But what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought there. Yeah. So
I'm just getting the 10-second penalty if not.
no, go
the
ahead and
amount
do
of
your thing,
time
Dom.
that I
We'll
saved.
figure.
I'll-
Yeah, we'll
I
we'll
just
figure
want
it
to
out.
figure it
Dom.
out. You know what I mean?
No,
Like, fucking hell.
do we have to figure it out right this second? I mean, I'd like to look at the video. I like.
I
to
mean,
do it
I'm
the right
still
way.
in the game.
All right, listen, you're jacked up right now. All right, and you're yelling at me.
Because everybody's accusing me of being a horrible
Person,
You're not. No one's accusing you of being a horrible.
personally, if we make the 10-second rule, we probably could only give Dom back to what the time he gained, because we just made that rule 10-second thing today. If we do, at post race.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. Right now, we do know that Don is the male on the podium, and that's really all that we have. And I'll look at the video, and I'll do it the right way. I've learned, in the years I've been doing the league thing, don't make any quick decisions that don't need to be made quickly. And that's about it. So I'll go put another alarmingly difficult track on the schedule for us to all struggle.
You better fucking not.
Okay, I just did it. It's about 7 seconds.
Sorry that we're still doing this. Dom cheated in the race.
Cool, 7 seconds. I'll put you behind Maddie.
Yeah, he went off the track like I went off the track at one point, and you know how they spin their cars around in the runoff? I did that. Dom went off the track, and he pushed pause, chose an option in the menu says reset the track, and his car magically poofed back on the road. He cheated. Yeah, I agree. Right
But
out of her
alright,
mouth.
guys.
Right
Alright.
out of her mouth. All right. Good night, guys. Dave?
Yes.
Alright, I'm out.
All
See you
right.
guys.
Yep. Have a good week.
See
Dustin.
you later.
Yep.
Good job not
Later.
cheating, Dustin.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
job not
I
cheating,
tried really
everyone.
hard.
Yeah, you would have had to because the cheater almost landed on you. All right.
Yeah.
All
See ya.
right. Good
Hey.
night, guys.
Hey Joe,
Yeah, Dave.
you should set up a lobby at some point and just get a couple of guys and get Gomez in on 2020, just to make sure that do like a 25% race or something, just to make sure that it's this game and not anything else, because he was fine on 2020, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm guessing what might make the most sense is having him just kind of redo his network stuff on the PlayStation, and from there figure it out. But yeah, that's a good idea, Dave. We should do that.
Yeah, because I say he had no problems on there, so we can at least eliminate what the problem is, because otherwise we could sort of go through lots of stuff and not find out what it is. I'm pretty sure
Right,
he
so
still have.
that's-
I'm sure he still have 2020 on his system. He doesn't usually get rid of games, so.
No. So yeah, we'll tend to that more pressing issue, and then we'll deal with whatever we're supposed to do with Dom at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when somebody continuously causes trouble over and over again, you've got to wonder about, at the end of the day, like, is this person a problem? Like, is this person a problem, you know? Or is it all circumstantial?
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta mute my microphone.
Because, like, if it's always the same thing, always the same person, then you gotta be like, okay, so is it an accident? But, yeah, well, what are you gonna do? So, Dave, I will surely talk to you soon, and
Okie
I will be seeing Dom this week because he's a nice dude. And believe it or not, Dave, he's going to drive all the way to my house to hang out with me the first day Steph goes back to work, so I'm not alone with the baby.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
What a guy, right?
What a
What
guy.
a freaking guy. So maybe he's a dirty cheater and a snitch and a rat. But at least he's a nice guy.
Oh my god, what else can you add to that list?
Maybe he's a dirty cheater, a rat, and a snitch, and a pervert.
Pervert?
You are definitely a pervert. You're a weird
How
dude.
am I a pervert?
Tom, the time we all took pictures wearing those tight pants and you had to go get a hard on before you did it, so you went off while we're waiting for you.
It was cold.
You went off and rubbed one a little bit to be impressive to your guy friends?
I didn't want you guys to
Dom?
laugh at me.
Dom, you rubbed one out to impress your guy
Joe,
friends.
when I first put the pants on, you couldn't see anything.
That's the point. That's what we were displaying. That was the competition. It wasn't, let's go get rock hard and then put the pants on.
No, like you guys, like you could see the package that.
Yeah, I know.
guys
You can
put
see
it on.
Tom and I's package because our penises are bigger than yours.
Right, but I didn't, I didn't want to.
What, you didn't want to lose, so you cheated? So you got yourself an erection to try to compete with two flaccid penises? Enough, Dave. Enough with this man. Enough. Am I right, Dave? You know how it is back in your day. If a couple of guys want to have a penis contest, you're not allowed to get an erection first.
No.
Not even like a small semi.
No, because we weren't having an erection contest.
Okay.
All right. It's like if you were having a sack race or something, like an old-fashioned party, an old-fashioned camping party or something. You don't get out of the sack and run 20 feet and get back in it. Did you cheat that time we went bowling?
No, you did.
Did I cheat? Tell Dave how I cheated.
You got me drunk.
Did I get you drunk, or did I give alcohol and make alcohol an option for you when you took it?
You were drinking too, except you were drinking water out of a scotch glass, so I thought it was alcohol. So
you were foolish.
You manipulated me.
You were foolish and thought that I would sacrifice.
You lied to me.
I didn't lie to you. I said,
Yes,
do you want something to drink? And I took the same kind of glass you took. But you thought that I was having alcohol. Why would I have alcohol before we're about to compete in a sport? I misled you. We're about to go compete in a sport. I don't like losing. Why would I get drunk?
It's bowling. It's not Indy 500.
I don't care what it is, Dom. I hate losing. I hate losing to the core of my person. So no, I'm not going to get smashed before we go bowling. And I never said to you, I'm drinking alcohol, did I?
I'm going to bed. This is bullshit.
All right, Dave, Dom. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
I was just checking with all that talk of penises whether Nicola was in the chat, but it looks like she's gone, so we're all right.
Yeah. No worries. Penises, whatever. I knew he was cheating that time too, because you go put the pants on and come back. Don't go. It didn't take 5 minutes to put the fucking pants on.
5 minutes.
Yeah. So it just makes me so mad to think that he went upstairs to put these pants on for our competition, and he's just slapping.
Actually, I didn't go upstairs. I was in the game room.
You went in my game room and you're slapping it around. Good night, guys. Good night. I gotta go ice my ego down.
The first time I touched myself in your house, Joe, was in your game room.
I'm not gonna touch that, Dom. I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of pushing any further into that because I don't want to know.
He was probably splattering all over your games as well.
No. According to him, according to this sicko, I always catch it with a tissue. I always catch it with. Oh, okay. So now he's an all-star outfielder for the Red Sox, and I can just rest assured that he catches all of it with a tissue. Dave, this Dom DNA in my house. That's how disgusting it is. If I had the FBI come over with some black lights and some real tech, there's Dom sperm in my house, and I just don't think that's how you should treat someone else's house. I didn't put sperm in your house, Dom.
You probably did.
No, I didn't put sperm in your house.
You were rolling all over my air mattress.
Okay, again, see what you're doing? I didn't put sperm all over your house. Rolling on your air mattress with my clothes on is not the same thing.
You had just your underwear on.
Okay, again, let's be clear. It's not the same thing.
And you were laying in the same bed with Steph.
So?
How
realize
do I know
that
you guys weren't sneaking around?
How do you know that Steph and I didn't have sex while you were lying feet from us? Think about that for a minute.
Well, that's the thing. You guys could have been really quiet while I was.
We could have been really. No, Dom, I'm not going to have sex with Steph feet from you. I'm just not going to do that.
Hey, some people are into like risky sex. I don't know.
No, I'm not into your creepy ass peering up over the pillow watching. That would make me flaccid in half a second flat. Have just your little beady eyes with your giant ass pupils looking over. No, I would never. Not in a million years. I don't need to give you spank bank material for the rest of your life. No thanks. See what I'm talking about, Dave? Pervert. He's like this voyeuristic.
Not prove that there's sperm in my house.
What?
Your sperm in my. Sorry, you can't prove that your sperm is not in my house.
Actually, that's not true. You could prove it if you really wanted to. You could prove it. With the right technology.
But I don't want to.
Okay, so then it won't be proven.
So I'm just gonna assume.
You're just gonna assume, and I'm telling you I didn't ejaculate in your home. But nonetheless, that's fine. Dave, I have nothing else to say here. I just feel like this is a trial that someone is trying to just push the storyline all over the place to try to mitigate some of the guilt that he's feeling in a very juvenile way, and it's unfortunate to see an adult behave this way. So I feel like it's better to just kind of cut it off here and not let it get any worse. And I'd like to say to all the people watching in Dave's stream, congratulations to Josh. I'm heartbroken to have performed so poorly tonight, Dave. I just didn't do a good job, and I feel terrible. You know, I expect a certain standard from myself, Dave. And where was it tonight? Where was it, Dave?
No, it wasn't there.
You know, is it over for me? Am I done? Am I washed up?
No. Possibly.
You know, if you want to do a special sometime this week, Dave, we can have a real deep talk. There's been some difficult adjustments I'm trying to go through in my personal life, and it's a real good sports story here, Dave, about, you know, trying to overcome, and hopefully I can get back on track, no pun intended, get back to my ways. But right now I'm just not performing like the Terminator. I'm more like I'm terminated. Yeah. I guess we'll have to see how it plays out.
You got the Daniel Ricciardos.
I do. Dave, I can be the best. I just... I'm just a man, Dave. A man that's struggling right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Dom, you there?
Yeah.
You like this dramatic storyline?
I do,
like, yeah. I think we need this. I think we need this in the league. I think we need to build character and storylines. It's authentic, not like artificially inflated. But it's good for Dave's audience to know the people racing and to know what they're about. Maybe more on a personal level. Who are these guys that race around on Monday night?
I agree.
Dave?
You know, like a little bit of personality to viewership.
Are these
league? Yeah.
You know, am I just a monster? Am I just a somebody who needs to win everything all the time, just egotistical psycho, or is there more?
That's why people tune in every month.
Yeah. Is there more to Joseph 783339 than what meets the eye? I mean, I don't know. Does he have secrets? Does he have regrets? You know, does Dom have secrets? Your fans want to know, Dave. You know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, I bet Dom's got.
Dave.
I think Dom's got lots of secrets.
I think about it, Dave. I think we should do a branch-off series during the week where we talk about some of the more personal aspects of some of the ERL drivers, some of the prominent drivers in the league, and I think that would be good for viewership come Monday. You know, give the people a little bit of something to know about these guys. You know, they're not just drum tank. It's what about drum tank? You know, let me know the guy, right? It's easier to root for somebody if you can relate to him, and maybe that would be a bit of a viewership boost, I think. Driver profile type scenario. Let me know, Dave. I mean, I'm not your producer, okay? I'm not anybody, okay? I'm just saying, I would watch that content, all right? I'm just saying, as a viewer of your channel, you do a profile on Matty, and I learn more about him they do those interviews where they get real personal stuff, drug addictions and things for different athletes. That's good stuff. Like by the end of it, you kind of like the guy. Like you see the flaws, you see the things that he's good at, the things he struggles with in life. And you like the character, and I think that would be really interesting. So, nonetheless, I'm rambling now, Dave. I'm rambling. I'm heartbroken to have done so poorly in that race. It was terrible, and I tried, and I just struggled. I just didn't do well. I didn't do well. Didn't do well. So.
Where'd you finish?
Second.
Well, that wasn't too bad then.
Yeah, but I didn't do a good job. What's up, Steph? Okay, I gotta go. Steph's hungry. She just made the universal symbol for food in her mouth. All right. Good night. Good night, Dave. Good night.
See you later.
Dominic.
Bye.
Dominic. Good on you. All right. Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye. Thanks to everyone in the chat tonight. You've been awesome as always. Thanks to Nicola and to Mr. Will F1, and Matthew D'Souza was in there, and so was the Moaning Yorkshireman, and Mr. Helium Trophy. I remember he was in there at the start as well, and lots of messages from Will. Plant Pop. Yeah, that's Plant Pop. Palm of the week. Stop moaning. Anyway, thanks everyone. Awesome as always. I'll catch you later for another video.